Hello, gorgeous human beings, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. Whoa! As you're possibly able to, as you might be able to glean from the table around us, we are missing our beloved Izzy, who is feeling unwell today.
Sans Izzy.
Sans Izzy.
Sans Undertale.
Yeah, exactly.
We're in a mood already.
Yeah, we're just gonna end the stream there.
We're done. That's it,
Nothing
guys. Bye.
salvageable here. Hello, Paladin.
Hey,
Lovely
buddy.
to have you with us. You beautiful, beautiful bean.
Fox Osham playing that recently.
Oh, I know,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
What am I saying?
I saw him today. He gave me an ice cream. Anyway, hello, Cat.
Hello.
But with that said, are we ready to jump back into it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm just gonna sort that out because that is a disgrace.
Oh, other way. And down.
We'll edit this bit out in post.
Yeah, we'll
Fix it, guys. Fix it.
do it live.
We're doing it.
Well, there we go. Okay. Now, we are ready to begin.
Yeah. What?
Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So, my friends, last we left off, you attended a council meeting to decide the fate of 10 towns. Whether you were going to, whether the collection of settlements here in Icewind Dale were going to rally against the Durgar threat or do nothing. And after a very, truly valiant effort on your end, with a lot of convincing, unfortunately, the deciding vote decided that they were going to do nothing, and that the threat wasn't worth taking seriously.
Fools!
And they're going to be proven right, because we're going to go fucking deal with it. They're like, see, there wasn't a problem, and then we're going to stab Max Sildanar through both of his eyeballs.
In game.
In imagination.
Finding the real
Being banned on
guy.
Twitch.
Being banned on Twitch.
Twitch talk.
But anyways, with that said, after having suffered this defeat, you went to bed. Unless there's something else you want to do that night.
Sulk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sulk.
Cry about it.
That'll be about it.
And
Cry
you
about it, bitch.
awaken the next day. What would you like to do?
Right.
So Oster wants to go via Good Mead and Dugan's Hole.
Yeah.
In their words, because being beset by it's stupid to prefer being beset by beasts than it is to refuse help out of spite.
Fair. There is that.
Baroth is, well, I'm here, so
We'd
I
like
can...
to refuse help out.
Baroth would like to burn it. No. So whereabouts on our map was the fortress? Is it?
It's like it's
there-ish,
yeah.
Okay.
Am I right, Axel? Is it
Pretty
this area?
Let me come over
I
What
just-
we need is
I'm
like
off camera.
tilt the
Tilt the
camera,
lectures,
tilt the camera,
There
like
we
a
go.
pointy.
Look at our map.
Map.
Our map is amazing. Give it a lick.
It's like it.
It tastes just like raisins.
Oh,
that's
okay.
actually.
That's a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that means we're basically
Cat, what are you doing?
we could go that way anyway.
For the audience.
You can, that would be a longer trek.
No, sure, but it's. I thought it was basically going to be like if it was here, we'd be basically doubling back, whereas
Right.
it's less of that.
Yeah, it's Good point. Yeah.
Good point, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of still makes sense to go via Dugan's Hole and
And
Yeah.
Good Mead.
Good Mead.
I would
Right.
say so, and we can
Baroth is
look at direwolves as well.
here,
Yeah.
so I don't know why I keep sporking in the third person.
Sporking.
Baroth's dead.
Barrel's Sorry, everyone. Barrel's
I'm-
not a stroke.
Okay to go via these places, but I am worried about taking too long.
Yeah.
We don't know how prepared they are, and they just took the Shardland statue.
We're gonna have to be quick.
And they've just.
No time
3
for
days.
sightseeing. We're just.
Do we want to pick
In
up
and
any more stuff before we go?
Yes, I think we should definitely stack up on.
We should get as many provisions as we
rations.
can.
Mhm.
Yeah. Bearing in mind, we're also going to need to feed the axe beaks.
Yes. Yes. And did Oster want to buy things
Did
as
you
well?
eat something
I feel
more?
like I remember Oster wanted to buy
Oster wanted to get rations.
Yeah.
Cool. Fair.
I'm gonna say that you'd know this in kind of out of luck. Because you bought a fuck ton of rations here in East Haven just like a day ago, so they are fresh out.
Oh shit.
Well, we might have to do some sightseeing at Good Mead then. And Duke can hold to buy some
What's the
fucking
queue
rations.
like at the Shining Star Soup Shack? Could we eat out day's fill and therefore save today's ration, or would that be? Is there a queue?
No, there's no queue.
Stop there for
Well, there is a queue, but you can. I'm gonna
we
say
get
you can
It's
take
us.
it with you in a thermos. You know, like you can figure it out.
Cool.
Yeah.
I technically still have a thermos of soup that we got ages ago. I'm guessing that has gone off.
Is that the soup from Nimsy?
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
technically a potion.
That's
potion.
magic.
Oh,
That's magic.
that was the magic soup.
It
Never
doesn't, it
mind.
doesn't go off.
I just wrote thermos of soup and I was like, how long ago?
No, that was Nimsy's special magical soup.
Cool.
that
I'm
does
gonna make
magic
note
stuff.
of that.
It's magic soup that does a thing, but I can't remember what the thing is.
Well, I don't have it.
Did you drink it?
No, you've got it.
I thought we all had one each.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got a magic thermos of soup.
Or Izzy has
I
it.
hope you'd written down what it did. 'Cause,
Either Cat or Izzy has the piece of paper.
Probably.
I'm gonna assume it. I think Izzy
yeah.
might have taken it.
Anyway.
Let's hope.
So, all of that said, am I right in thinking like you saddle up on your axe beaks
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
To
and
Good Mead.
begin riding off towards Good Mead? Okay. So, 4 heroes astride 4 beautiful avian creatures.
4 heroes carrying 4 idiots.
That's
Yeah, you're
it.
not wrong.
Before-
You're looking at nothing right now. There is no.
This is darkness.
You'll get
We're going-
nothing.
The void!
we're going
You
into
know.
the void.
The void!
Yeah.
Days.
I appreciated that reference. Thank you, Kat.
I appreciate it.
Do you guys want to introduce your pets?
Oster's was called Steady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baroth's is Bird.
Mine's chilly.
And mine's bullseye. I think I mentioned last
Yep.
time
Yeah.
via running off into a ball.
Yeah.
What was the word?
Yippee.
Yippee, that sends them.
So, chili, is that like the
Chili
the
bit.
fruit or the condition?
Fruit.
Cool. So we have
Spicy.
With an eye.
with an eye.
Spicy boy.
It's a spicy
Oh,
boy.
very spicy.
Spicy boy.
Alright, we got
Bird.
chili, chili, bullseye, steady, and bird. Carrying
Descriptive.
the light bringers. West, first of all, from from East Haven, and then once you reach the crossing,
Can't really go east.
south. Oh, you can.
You can. It's stupid. I'm sure we might have to go to the Regheads. at
Oh,
some
I'm
point,
sure
but
we will. If it's
Yeah.
on the map, we'll go to it at some point.
Yeah. it's gonna
Well,
happen.
we'll have to find. I don't know if Regheads are a big. I mean, there's a pretty big population of them. Isn't
The Reghead nomads, yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Not
Reghead,
necessarily on the glacier.
yeah. In fact, they're probably not on the glacier because it's
No,
a
being
glacier.
on a glacier is a very bad idea.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's fine.
It is just. It's kind of dubious whether they named the glacier or the glacier's named after them. But yeah, the Regheads. It is quite a large population, and they are all over Icewind Dale.
Okay. Yeah.
But we're not seeing them yet.
But
We saw a couple of dead ones.
We saw a dead couple.
Yeah, we saw a couple
Yeah.
of dead ones.
Yeah, exactly. But you ride towards Good Mead. A 4.5-hour journey, which goes pretty uneventfully.
Yay.
It's 4.5 hours with the birds.
No, it's not.
I was going to say.
It's 2 hours.
Yay!
Like fucking 9 hours without the birds.
Yeah, no, 4 hours on foot, 4.5 hours on foot, but now it is more like just over 2 hours.
Nice.
So you have cut that in half.
Yay.
And it feels incredible to be on these birds and seeing the previous slow slog of the rolling ice hills.
We'll
creep
get
by.
ice in our eyes.
Oh, you will, yeah. I'm assuming you
Get
got
snow goggles.
Yeah.
bundled up properly.
Yeah.
And your axe beaks take you all the way to Good Mead. Once I get this map up, I can just as a heads up, you'll find the stat block for the axe beaks in the player's handbook at the back.
Oh,
Is it-
really?
Is it riding horse?
No, it's
Oh.
Axbeaks. It
Oh, they're in the place.
should be there at least.
Nice.
I don't think this thing has. Oh.
I know there's a horse in there. Oh, I should have looked that up. Cool, it's not there. I will get you that stat block in the break.
There's not even horses.
They're invincible until we get to.
Oh no, it's things like things you can summon, like familiars and
Oh, dope. Do we
skeletons.
like whistle and they show up? That'd be cool.
no,
There's
you have to
buttons
actually have a
there.
class feature that enables you to do it. But
Anyway,
That was sorry.
after these surprisingly speedy 2 hours, the small town of Good Mead can be seen in the distance. Actually, the first thing you see as you approach.
the pillar of smoke,
No.
the raging fires.
You see this small little settlement on the shores of Redwaters, which is the third and smallest lake here in Icewind Dale.
I didn't even see it.
No, it's not on there.
It is.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's just
not-
it's
oh,
all
yeah,
ice.
it's under it.
Yeah, mostly frozen over. And
Nice waters.
the other thing you notice as you begin to ride through this town, first of all, two things. The houses are the kind of small, relatively small houses. Have this peculiar decoration. They've been carved with images of dinosaurs.
Oh,
Just
I approve.
small little carvings of various large lizards.
Immediately trading in the axe beak for a dinosaur.
do they seem similar to our talking friends in design?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that was a dinosaur.
Yeah.
So
But they don't look like they're like effigies too.
no.
They don't worship it.
There's all sorts of dinosaurs, including
Okay.
dinosaurs, but all sorts of dinosaurs drawn all over it in a very artistic style, like clearly
Nice.
taking some artistic liberties.
Love it.
And you also hear as you walk as the Axbeaks trot through the streets, you hear a faint droning sound,
God.
buzzing, distant buzzing. And approaching the city centre,
It's fucking Mead.
you come upon a grand structure, a huge Mead Hall, largest building in this town by far, several stories. Oh, two stories rather, but that is a lot.
more than
That is more than
That's a
one.
lot in
Yeah.
this place, and built with it's a proper longhouse with
Is that the one on the coast?
No,
that's one up it.
Oh, the one above
the
it.
one
yeah.
labelled Mead Hall.
My eyes are bad.
That's fine. It's far away, and easily the most notable. You see some people about, noting your presence, as people on Axbeaks tend to draw some eyes, but no one's approaching
You
you.
look cool. That's why they're looking. That's the only reason.
Yep.
They don't have a speaker.
No, they do not.
Didn't think about that
So
for
they
the
don't
last
know
2 hours.
So
No.
they don't know about the situation.
They don't know about the situation, and also we don't have anyone to report to with
We don't have
whatever
any,
these fuckers'
like-
problem is.
There's not a captain here that.
I'm going to assume it's the
No.
buzzing.
Is the captain?
What? No, the buzzing. No, can you not hear that?
I can hear it.
I can hear it. I just what?
Is it? It could just be that there's that many bees here, but
They need honey to make mead.
can't imagine sleeping
There is
in
that.
this.
You've got excellent deducting skills, I must say.
Yep, we're the smartest of the bunch, absolutely.
Except for the birds.
They look very clever.
Mm-hmm.
This chap that's just been kind of
This is rather guy.
passing by.
Cool.
Bullseye's like already going.
Yep.
No.
Okay.
What's the problem here?
Why do you assume we've got a problem? I mean, you're
Everywhere.
right, but
It's 10 times. It's 10
Everyone's
times.
got a fucking problem.
Besides the
Oh,
obvious
that's true.
problem.
Blimey, that's true. So, by the way, what you see is it sounds like a human, got about the stature of a human, but you
As
can't
much as
see
we
the
can tell.
face. There's so
Yeah.
much winter clothing.
Yeah.
But carrying over his back, you see a pair of animal traps, quite like cages that are about this big, about 4 of them. One of which has a very scared-looking fox rattling around in this cage.
Is it going to be giant bugs? Don't look.
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Could be. Diabetes.
Swole bees.
Yeah, there is a problem here, actually. But
We know
at
you
the
don't have a
moment we-
speaker.
No, yeah, that came upon as a result of the problem. We're losing a lot of mead.
Oh,
How are you
shit.
losing mead?
There's this thing in the woods that's demanding it. There's ransom, or else they're gonna mess up our guard, like they did. They killed a bunch of our guard and our speaker when they came to reason with them, and they're demanding a couple of caskets of mead as ransom every day. And
Right.
not much. We only have enough for ourselves, and we go south to Dugan's Hole. That doesn't go past the forest, but
Anywhere else?
can't have them.
Yeah.
Scared to ship it.
What is in the forest?
Yeah, when you say thing.
Nasty creature. It's a type of giant. Have you heard of a verbeeg?
No. Have we?
Baroth. Yeah, as soon as he says Verbig, you just see Baroth just.
That's a face.
Are you familiar with?
What's the face? What's the face, Barrel?
There are stories that you're told as a young dwarf of these like low on the it's not hegemony, is it? The giants.
It's called the Ording, and it's technically not part of the Ording.
Yeah, very, very low, not even on the Ording of giants that find dwarves very tasty.
Oh,
Right.
that's unfortunate.
So it's a small giant that eats dwarves.
As small as a giant is
Yeah.
normal. They're not. Well, I've never actually seen one. We've only heard about them.
Is this the kind of thing that you're like told about and assume aren't real, or is it the kind of thing?
Oh
that
no, we know they're real.
Okay.
It's a
I'm
warning.
assuming
rather
they are
than-
very
No,
real.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure this is like a bogeyman or something.
No, they're. Well, from what we've heard of them, they're usually quite stupid, but can be incredibly vicious.
Oh dear. Okay.
And yeah, I'm not a fan.
Fan.
No.
No.
You haven't encountered them,
No,
but childhood nightmares.
I've already been kind of eaten by something. It was a troll, but still.
I mean, do you guys know where the word giant comes from?
Mean the common word for big.
Well, giant. But it comes from the giant language, and the word giant is
Right.
Well, you're actually right. The word for giant in giant is jette, and that means really big.
Yeti.
I was going to say it sounds
So,
very close to Yeti.
yeah. So yeah, it means really, really big.
Hmm.
So I'll give you two guesses where the word verbig comes from.
Very,
Very
big.
big.
Very big.
Yeah.
I'd been restraining from making a joke the whole time. I was like, I want to say that very big.
I had not noticed at all, and I've known about them since before this campaign started, and I'd never put two and two together. Anyway,
Fantastic.
That's great.
Matt's embarrassment aside, Baroth is visibly shaken.
Yeah.
Does not.
Mm.
Yeah.
Does not want to deal with this.
And do you know if it's just one or multiple?
I think just one, but I mean, I'm pretty sure he's got some friends.
Shit,
So
okay.
big friends or just friends?
Very small.
Small.
Very, very small.
Very small.
The small friends.
Well, our party, the party from the town here, they were killed by this big fellow and an ogre.
And an ogre.
Fucking
Seem
hell.
to be friends. I don't know how many other friends this guy has.
Shit. Well, not good friends then, to say the least.
Well, with each other.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Okay. And are they doing anything else other than just demanding mead and
killing
murder?
people.
Yeah.
How long's this been going
That's
on
it.
for?
A couple of weeks. I mean, we haven't seen of them for about a week because we've just decided to
Give them
abide.
the mead. Yep, fair.
Mm.
Alright.
Damn, okay. Well, is there anyone that's escaped alive?
One fellow told you pretty much what I just told you now, and But that's it. We don't know where this guy lives, or...
Not a native to Good Mead then.
Oh no,
The
I don't know
victim,
where
not the Verbeek.
I don't know where the Barbarian lives.
Oh right, okay, yeah. Fine.
Right.
You know he's in the woods somewhere.
Right.
How do they get in contact if they haven't had their delivery?
Come and crash through the town, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't not had their delivery yet. We're
Smart.
pretty frightened of
And
them.
where do you
Yeah.
drop it off?
Center of the woods.
Okay.
This little spot, this little clearing. Yeah, it's weekly that we give them a whole bunch of barrels.
Okay. When did you last give it to them?
That was yesterday, so it's going to be a couple of days until we do it again.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to go looking.
Well, I was going to say if we can help, that would
We'd like to help,
we would love
We'd
to
love
help.
to help.
That'd be appreciated.
and
But
we'll certainly try. It's just that we,
All on a bit of a schedule.
yes,
Mm.
don't know if you've heard about
They
the.
wouldn't have done.
No, there was a meeting of the speakers, which obviously Good Mead couldn't
No
be a part
idea.
of. No.
Yeah, figures they did.
Has anyone kind of taken up any form of authority position in the speaker's absence?
no, we're trying to get an election together, but that's not really going very well.
Why not?
Because of the big.
Well, yeah, no one really wants to take that on, and also lack of good candidates, if I'm honest.
Right.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I
Have you-
feel like it's worth looking into.
Do you have enough? Is there somewhere where we can get some rations? Just because
Yeah, just so.
we're stocking up for the big journey.
Yeah.
Let's see, we don't really have a shop per se. It's a really small town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you check in on the shrine, they might have something for you, something to spare there.
Shrine. Alright.
The Shrine of
Flaming
Flame
sword.
sword.
I'm a fan of that name.
Mm.
All right, well, take it. Oh, blimey! And the fox kind of rattles around in the cage. Steady on, steady on.
What's with the fox?
Just lays hunting catch,
Right.
dinner.
I don't think we got your name, by the way.
Oh, my name. I'll tell you. Oh, it's such a good name. I remember I had it.
It's
just
I'm
now.
really
I've had
excited to hear
it.
it.
I've had it
actually.
since I was born.
Been my normal life.
And it's Fef.
Fef. Very nice to meet you, Fef.
No worries.
Alright.
No worries. I will say, as it turns around, the fox does kind of give you some pleading eyes.
Yeah.
Barrett did not notice.
Lucia just kind of gives a.
It's a living.
Well. Yeah,
We
that's
swap the fox for rations. We've got rations.
Swap the fox.
Be a bit easier.
I mean, I suppose, but rations. I bought a gold piece. I'll sell it to you for a gold piece.
Okay.
Grabs the gold piece from you,
Yeah, I'll take the fox.
opens the cage, and the fox kind of jumps out and very appreciatively runs forward towards you, Tonaich.
Oh, you're friendly. I thought you were just going to run away.
Kind of just burrows up its little.
I shall pat.
It understands the
cheek
concept
against
of
your legs.
capitalism.
I have a friend now.
Yeah,
Very
Fef looks at the fox and goes, "No idea why you did that, but fair enough."
You're not the only one.
No.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Let's
Oh,
go to this shrine and see if they can
Look, fucking puppy.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
impart wisdom or food.
So you go to the Shrine of the Flaming Sword, a shrine dedicated to the god Tempus, who you'd know, possibly, you get to decide yourself if your character knows this, a god of war, pretty common god of war.
Yeah, probably.
Probably only through like song.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. And they're not really a shop, but they are very dedicated to helping any travellers in need.
We are travelers.
We are travelers in need.
And we
Is
oh
the-
boy, do we have need! I'll tell you all about our need.
Is the fox still following Tonaich?
Yeah, the fox
Okay.
following. The fox kind
I'm
of
a
waits
friend now.
outside and kind of patiently just kind of sits down when you go
please,
in.
Please, for the love of God, don't get into a random trap. Oh, this is going to be our new danger, isn't it?
No,
Yes.
this is danger.
And as you walk in, yeah, so they help travellers in need. They have 6 rations on hand.
was about to say that splits perfectly, but it doesn't.
Well, I've got. I can count. I've got 18.
I've got 31.
I've got 30. And I think Oster had about 30, 40.
Yeah, you take some.
Okay.
You poor man.
So if I take 3 and everyone else takes 1,
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
just because I'm very far behind.
Yeah.
3 gold in total.
Oh yeah, paying for it. Fuck. I'll buy your rubber because it's better than the rainbow one. 3 gold in total. We just do 1 gold each.
Yeah, why not?
Just need to take note of Oster's.
And I will say, whilst you're here, you will see that in this large central chamber, there's a table lying on which is a corpse.
Oh,
You see
Fun!
the body of a large, like a giant of a man, like a really big dude. With
Very big dude.
Very
yeah.
common descriptor of corpses.
He looks to be like 6 foot, like 6'5" or something like
No,
that.
So-
big.
How tall is Thomas?
A little bit taller than that.
Okay.
oh my god.
For a human.
Little
you
baby
know.
for Tonaich.
They're on the edge of 7 feet.
Yeah.
With a plaque that says Speaker Kendrick Reelsbarrow.
Oh.
This is where the speaker is lying in wait.
Oh dear.
Well then.
Is there any, are there priests
There are some, yeah.
wandering about?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just
There are
try and-
some, there's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just try and catch one of theirs' attentions is probably the one that we're buying stuff from. And just like, we're looking to sort out your big problem.
That'd be much appreciated.
Wondering if you had any wisdom to impart on us or anything or any information.
Well,
We got a lot from Fifth.
well, it's only been a day since the last delivery went out. Horrible business, and hasn't really snowed that much since. So you should be able to find some tracks if you go to the central site.
That'd be
The
useful.
path should take you to that little clearing. From there, yeah, you can see if you can follow the tracks.
Do you know? We know there's the big and a friend or a couple of friends.
At least an ogre, maybe.
Oh, I hadn't heard about that. I only know about the giant.
Ah,
Right, okay.
fair enough.
And what time of day, just DM question, what time of day are we looking at now?
If you assuming you set out early in the morning.
Yeah.
So it's still not
Mid morning.
Okay.
Mid morning.
Maud Midney.
Right.
Okay.
I guess.
Do we maybe want to see if we can find? Are there any guards around that we could talk to potentially?
No, not really.
No
This is the
guards.
kind of. Sorry.
Well, they're dead.
I mean, and also like they have a militia, but that means Farmer Joe grabs his bucket helmet and his spear
Yeah.
when the bell is rung. You know, that's
Yeah.
It's Cornwall.
the. Oh, you haven't been to Cornwall yet.
In Cornwall.
Oh no, that
next
is
step.
This be heaven. Down there be dragon.
It's all about which way you put your jammy cream.
Yeah, that's right. Haven't crossed the Tamar yet.
Not bloody hell yet.
I hate this.
So,
Right.
yeah, do you head off?
I mean,
It's probably
What do you know about the bigs?
yeah,
pretty much all I've told you.
big
So
bang.
they're big. They're not very nice. They're rather stupid in the dwarves.
I mean, we were told they're stupid, but you know, dwarves and giants never really get on. They probably think we're stupid, and apparently think that we're tasty.
I'm going to post something and you might not like what I'm about to post.
I do not want to be bait.
Okay. I've tried it. It's not a very nice feeling. So how do we go about? Do we just wander in?
Roll
Sword.
persuasion.
Bitch, I'm gonna.
Nope, he's not being. There's the.
Would you, by any chance, Baroff, like to be bait?
Why do you only roll 1s or 20s?
I mean, I was gonna test it then, just
You're
to see what
a
happens, and I've
freak.
learnt my mistake. Not again.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
it would have been a 1 then, and then this would have been a 20. So
Oh,
Yeah.
true. There's too much reverse psychology now. It's like a endlessly spinning psychology.
True.
Is Floof still outside?
Floof.
It's Floof what we're calling the fox.
If you think
I
of a
mean,
better
Floof
name.
from Fef.
Yeah, Floof has been patiently waiting. Just going.
Let's not keep the fox waiting and just make sure nobody steals them.
Oh, you're still here. Hello.
I hate
Yes,
the noise they
Absolutely.
That is.
Pat.
make. Scarily accurate.
That just like gave me flashbacks to waking up and then I'd be like, foxes!
That's what the fox says.
Do you guys remember 2012?
That's what I'm fucking referencing.
Yeah.
Unendingly and vividly do I remember.
I remember seeing the videos of people make, what does the fuck? And they're playing an actual sound of a fox,
Yeah.
which sounds like a horse coughing.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, so you go out into
Yeah, we're going into the woods.
the woods.
Just
To the
swords
woods.
akimbo, we going for this?
Have
We're
you got a
not-
better plan?
No.
Fuck it.
but
You had a better plan.
I was
didn't you?
hoping one of you might have had a better
Austin, do you
plan.
have a better plan? No, cool. we're
No.
going.
So the four of you. What do you do with your axe beaks? Take them with you?
Oh no, I don't want to take my
there's
XP.
no bad idea.
Don't want to take the walking chickens into no.
They're
Is there like a
There are no
Barn.
stables, but I'll say
You can
that
tie them to a
we
tree.
don't necessarily need to roleplay it. But you find a friendly. You find a friendly found a friendly blacksmith
Mm.
who, if you're willing to cough a bit of coin, is willing to take care of the axe beaks for the day.
How much coin?
How much is a bit of coin?
They will do it. I mean, they're pretty skinned, so they'll happily do it for. They tell you what, make a group persuasion check.
Do better.
I mean, it is better technically.
15?
Okay.
10.
15.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Wait,
what?
No! What's your fucking... Oh my god.
I'm a bard.
Yeah,
So wait, hang on. Your nat 1 was still a 9.
Yeah.
I mean, they're happy to just do it for. I mean, they're just looking for a little bit of coin. So
Yeah.
6 silver will do.
Okay, yeah.
Between all of us.
And they're not going to put up any food. So you
Leave
guys should
some.
probably leave.
Yeah,
Sure.
fine.
They eat 2 rations per day, don't they?
Yeah. So 2 rations per person.
So if we,
Lucius also takes a quiet moment to explain the word and not to say the specific word to make Bullseye run off into the distance.
2 silver each. Sorry.
What's the word then?
2 silver each.
2 silver
Just
each.
see-
3 by accident.
I mean, Austin makes potions, so.
And are we leaving 2 rations
2
each as
rations
well?
each.
Two rations.
Cool.
So your mounts sorted. The 4 of you trot off into the woods.
Come on, Floof.
Immediately have my shield up. And
The
my
5 of you,
warhammer.
sorry.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, we cannot forget you.
And yeah, after about an hour's walk, you come upon a clearing, following a pretty set out path. You come upon a clearing with a very, very busted up cart, just lying strewn about, debris, well covered in snow. So it looks like that's been there for a while.
Hmm.
This seems to be the place.
Alright.
The original site of an attack. Maybe. Oh. Right, I guess we try and find these tracks.
Yep.
You think they'd be pretty easy to spot for such massive creatures?
You would think, but we're also stupid. Can we have a look for tracks?
And also
You
any
find
like,
some pretty big tracks.
Yeah, we didn't have to roll for it.
is there any like devastation to like trees in particular, like things have been smashed into them, anything like that?
No. Nothing
Nothing
particularly
like
noticeable.
randomly destructive, basically.
No.
Doesn't look like a bulldozer.
But it looks like a lot of snow has been kicked up by this.
Okay.
You head off into the woods.
We'll follow the tracks, I guess.
Yep.
You follow the tracks, and they keep going for quite a while into this deep forest. You are getting Lonelywood vibes. It is, it's not as big a forest, but it is equally as dense.
Oster's having a fucking great time.
Yeah.
Baroth would literally rather be anywhere else, right?
And
Thomas focusing Floof.
Yeah.
you have, as you walk down the trail, Floof never straying from your feet, Tonaich. Something happens after about 4 hours of walking.
God.
It's a long journey.
Fucking hell.
Big wood.
So of course, if you guys begin to decide that, or do you just press on?
I'm assuming. I mean, I know Lucius would probably just keep going
Yeah.
Yeah.
until any signs.
Alright.
Barrett is being weird about it, but he's still going.
Yeah.
A little snowdrift right next to a tree stirs a little bit. Just slightly, ever so slightly.
It's going to be another fox. Please let it be another fox. Is the snowdrift big enough to hide
Something.
giant?
No, it's very small.
Yeah.
And something pops out of it,
A lemming.
and a snowball is thrown at you, Tonaich.
Okay.
That is a 4 to hit.
No.
Cool, the snowball just you dodge aside. And you see a small little creature has popped out of the snowdrift. It's about this tall. Looks to be some kind of strange elemental. Tall for its height, like it's very spindly.
It's not tall for a time.
It's very spindly, is what I'm saying. It's very like lanky.
Yeah.
Seemingly made out of blue glowing smoke and with a white carved wooden mask hovering over its head.
Hello?
Can you understand us?
That's
him.
speech.
Oh my god.
I know. I just want to be able to see.
You cannot. No.
Yeah, it
Does Oster speak primordial? No, what's the point of you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty actually. That's,
Oh,
really, that's really
wow.
cool.
that's what you see, yeah.
That's
Wow.
very cool.
It looks
You speak common? Sylvan? I say in Sylvan?
Primordial, I say in primordial. If that gives no.
What noise did you just make?
Excuse me, isn't
It
it?
sounds like a tree breaking.
It hops down from its snowdrift and locks eyes with Floof.
Oh, is this yours?
And Floof goes,
I pat Floof. You can go.
raises its paw,
Okay.
Oh,
Chewinga goes. And then this small elemental creature runs up towards Floof
Okay.
and leaps up on Floof's back and begins to ride away a little bit, but then turns around
Oh.
and looks at you. Both this elemental creature and Floof raises their little hands at the same time,
Excellent.
but aim towards you, Tonna,
Oh, fuck up.
and its little hand begins to glow. And you see this blue light appear on your chest. And these glowing, swirling, look like almost like Celtic runes appear on your arm,
Ooh.
I don't glow enough
on
already.
your chest.
I do not know what to do in this situation.
I don't
I
know
feel like
either.
this is a thank you.
This, I think, yes.
Let's hope,
Yeah.
because you're on your own.
It doesn't hurt.
That's good.
Floof, with this creature riding on it, runs up towards you and cuddles into your leg.
Bye. Yep. You're welcome. Try not to get caught again.
Onwards.
Yep.
And Floof strides away with this creature riding on it, waving goodbye, as they trot off into the woods.
So you saved its mount, I guess.
That's friend or
It's
something.
a comrade in arms. That was cool.
Did seem more aware and intelligent than
I
I
mean,
expected of a fox.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fact that
yeah.
it knew that you were the one that paid for it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Do you feel different?
Nope. It's just glowing.
That's cool.
Actually,
Do I
feel
feel
better.
any
you sense an internal power.
Oh, sweet.
For your kindness in rescuing Floof,
Aw.
this nature spirit has bestowed upon you a charm of conjure animals.
Oh.
So once you can cast the conjure
But
animal
I've
spell.
also got the grey bag
once.
of tricks, so I could just raise them and
You
oh
can.
no!
You can. So keep track of that. I don't have an item for this. This is one charge of the conjure animal spell that you can cast
At all.
at all. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
and then it's done.
What's
That's cool.
What does the
Okay.
grey bag of tricks do again?
I've got there's fuzzy objects in it.
Cool.
I can pull out a fuzzy object and throw it, and it turns into a creature, which
Oh.
is randomly determined by a 1d8.
Oh, okay.
And I can do it 3 times a day.
Oh, we should be using that more often.
Here's the thing, I got it and I intended to use it, and then everything happened instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't exactly just stop a meeting to persuade them by going, have a cat! Excuse me guys, have a cat!
You have a cat.
So I think it is literally anything from like a wolf to a rabbit.
Amazing.
So how? So when conjure animals, is that any animals, or is it like a
This
thing?
is no. You can cast the spell conjure animals,
Dope.
which is what Dido used to summon.
I was going to say,
Eight owls.
At what level?
You can cast it at its base level. I
Which
think it's level
is-
3. So yeah, and
Which is
without
better
any
than any
components
spell
or
we
anything,
can
you can just cast it.
Sweet.
As an action.
Very cool.
So the barbarian has a higher level spell than anyone else in the party.
Yeah, but I can only do it once.
True.
You get a spell once.
Oh my god, there's so many conjuring.
Yeah.
Conjure animal.
There's more of them now.
One action. Yeah, 3rd level. So you can do 1 beast of challenge rating 2 or lower, 2 beasts of challenge rating 1 or lower, 4 beasts of, yeah, okay, cool. 8 beasts of challenge rating cool. Sweet.
But if you want to keep the glow.
This glow's not going to counteract stealth or anything, is it?
That's flavour.
Cosmetics.
Nice.
Alright,
Well, that was cool.
we've made a friend in the trees, I guess.
I mean, that
That's
might
good.
be helpful potentially.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just-
For once, I'm glad I'm weak to puppy eyes.
Yeah.
I've just
Yeah,
remembered
good
why
call
we're
in
here.
hindsight. Wow.
It looked sad.
It did.
I didn't.
Lucius is like, yeah, I totally wasn't just like, sorry mate, bye.
Yeah, I don't normally notice, but...
You actually get conjure animals cast against.
Yeah.
Earth was busy being traumatised.
Yeah, yeah.
Or just spooked because he's a little baby bitch.
Okay, so carry on, I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Farewell to Floof.
We're halfway. Well, we're hopefully most of the way there now. But we've been here for a while.
Okay, you press on, and you press on for a while. Another hour passes, and you're still following these tracks. After an hour and a half, the tracks arrive at a large rock face in this wood. You come upon 2 openings in this in this rock face.
Oh, they're neighbours.
2 caves, spaced slightly apart. One of them looks like thus, and preceding this cave opening are 2 great mammoth tusks covered in
Oh, that's
snow.
what we're looking at. Okay.
Holy shit.
And
Those are very big mammoth tusks.
well, they're big animals.
No, but that's like really big mammoths.
Well, I mean, we can't really. I can't. Oh,
Maybe
wait,
so
those are
like
trees.
to-
Perspective,
Yeah.
And there's also another cave opening, and this is the cave opening that the tracks are heading towards.
Well, that looks alarmingly familiar, doesn't it?
Does it?
You mean because we?
Yetis.
Ah. Yeah.
Mm.
Fair.
Yetis nuts. So the one with the mammoth skull doesn't have the tracks leading to it.
No.
Okay.
Are there any sign of anything kind of fresh having moved around it recently?
The mammoth's entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So there's mammoths in there. One problem at a time. Do we want to be stealthy trying to get in there?
I mean, it's
Close your eyes.
I'm not looking. I see nothing.
Okay, it's gone.
I mean, it's probably worth it. Maybe, probably, possibly, quite probably.
See how long it lasts, I
Maybe.
guess.
Might as well, yeah, I mean, we don't necessarily lose anything for trying, except
Yeah.
maybe time.
Good point.
So we've already been walking for, like, what, 6 hours?
Something like
Yeah.
that. Be good to get out of the wind.
Yeah. We'll be fine. Yeah.
I wish
No,
any of us
we'll be
knew
fine.
a certain spell that helped us with stealth.
A certain spell that helps you with stealth. What could that be, Barra?
Oh, do you have it?
No.
Oh. That's a TikTok, is it? I know you're not.
Get on that today.
I know you're not watching.
Okay, so where are you heading? Which entrance?
The not mammoth one, I think.
The one with the tracks.
Yeah,
not mammoth.
yeah. We'll deal with mammoths later.
Well, I'll show you what you've got. You've got
Barrett's moving at double half speed.
So there you have the mammoth entrance.
1 foot every turn.
And there you have the second entrance. And as you approach it, you realise there are 3 entrances.
For fuck's sake.
3 great.
It's always lucky.
Which way do the
Okay,
fucking
go for me.
footprints go?
They disappeared because
So,
it's stone.
You see, first of all, the prints kind of peter out as the more they become covered with.
Can we determine which vague direction they're going?
Yes, this is the direction. You don't know which of the
Great.
which of the. Actually, make a survival check.
5.
Are we allowed to get in on all of us?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. 9.
Actually, yeah, that'll make it a group check.
No, never mind. That is.
We've made it worse.
7.
You got no idea.
We done now.
It's one of the 3. But you've got the left-hand one, out of which a frozen stream is emanating. You've got the right-hand one, which has a strange, vague flicker of firelight coming out of it.
Just like that.
And the central one, which is probably the most peculiar one, definitely the smallest, about 8 feet wide, and carved as opposed to a natural rock.
Just a thought while we're here. Do you think. I mean, I don't like to assume that all giants are the same, but like we might find out more about those cave painting, carving things here as well, maybe?
Possibly.
Yeah,
Maybe.
possibly.
I'm just going to
but-
keep that as a positive because I don't see many positives otherwise.
Can we hear anything? Is the sound of, I don't know, merriment as they get drunk on mead, for example?
Make a perception check.
Is that one we can all make again?
Yeah, sure.
Please do.
Because I'm going to start rolling for Oster as well.
Oh, yeah.
Who is also here.
Actually, don't roll Froster because I'm gonna like it. Makes
They're going
it-
to be immune in combat.
No, yeah, let's say that, and it's also because like it balances out the group check as well.
Alright.
So I think yeah. I reckon that's-
Perception.
8.
no idea.
22.
Oh, god damn.
Okay.
23 from a nat
Can
20.
Let me have something.
All
Why?
or nothing, I
How?
swear.
You are a fucking fiend.
Just-
Okay.
You're nuts.
It's not like it's even this campaign. You were doing it.
I was doing it
in
the
next one
fucking
as well.
one.
Yeah.
Like literally
Ones and
three,
20s.
3 20s in a row, I think. Oh, I was just like,
So
Isolated.
all the sounds you hear are kind of echoing almost through out of all 3 of them, as if these caves are very much connected. But you do hear very faintly. Both of these sounds are very, very faint. So definitely not right through these doors.
I don't know why you're looking at me, I rolled an 8.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm looking at you either. Well, they're definitely not straight. Sorry. Definitely not straight through these caves. But from the middle one, you hear the faint sound of stone sliding against stone, slowly. And on the right-hand cave, you hear the faint sound of snoring.
This isn't going to be a go in and kill the thing situation, is it?
unless we get a jump on one that's
No, but I
sleeping.
mean, it's going to be like.
Does it sound like someone carving something out of stone? Like, does it sound like stone work, or does it sound just like somebody? I don't know what else it would
Make
sound
a,
like.
yeah, sure. Make an intelligence check with proficiency.
Bow off, no rock.
Yeah, I get double my proficiency bonus for intelligence checks on stonework.
Do it.
What was the
Intelligence check with proficiency.
just intelligence? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. No. 6 for a -3 + 4, 7.
There we go, it evens out.
No idea.
Double the proficiency got me to +1. I'm a stupid boy. Right, are we going for the one that's awake or the thing that's asleep?
I feel like a sleep's probably more tactful, but it's bad either way, isn't it?
Even when they're bastards, I still feel weird about killing something in its sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely do as well.
Why don't we go to the one that's awake?
Yes, try and... Assuming that we're going to be
killing everything in this place because nobody feels like talking ever.
Yeah.
Or
I
if
mean,
they do, it's just telling us, give us all your stuff or
I
die.
I hate to ask you as well, but do you speak the language of
I can speak
giants?
giant.
You can speak giant? Well, that might help.
You never know.
Maybe, possibly. Good luck, buddy.
Maybe they speak common. Maybe we'll get. Well, they had to communicate the fact that they wanted mead delivered
That's
once
true.
a week.
That's true.
I can learn a few words, I guess.
Yeah.
Mead, give or die.
It's pretty
I guess.
influential.
We'll find out, I
So,
guess.
I guess we're going through the central one where we heard the stone scrapage coming from.
Yeah, I guess so then.
You go into the central one and right into.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, boy.
Oh,
You see what seems to be a very, very old tomb. You see little burial niches in the wall that have been carved out of this cave system that are with the odd occasional bone or skull that's so rotten and dusty that it must have been here for centuries.
Do I recognise the architecture?
Do I recognise the bones?
Make an you can the bones are very easily human. You can see that.
Okay.
Make another intelligence check with proficiency.
it's worse.
Oh no.
I rolled a 5 for a 6. Unless the DC is very low.
No.
No.
No idea. It's quite featureless.
This is supposed to be my thing, guys. You're big.
Tell you what.
To be fair, it doesn't help that I've got -3 intelligence,
No, for sure.
and all of these are intelligence based.
Well, I am. In fairness, that previous check, not this one, but the previous one probably could have been a wisdom one. So what would that roll have been with if it was a wisdom check?
With double my proficiency.
Yes.
Probably been 18.
Oh my god.
No,
This game is
14.
okay.
No, I did the math. Did the math.
fucking
Did the maths wrong.
six.
Instead of adding 2, 2, and 4, I added 4, 4, and 4.
Okay.
So it would,
Okay. Okay. I'll say still can't tell
Yeah,
in
that's
that
fair.
case, but yeah, that probably should have been a wisdom check.
Betrayed me.
Okay. Yeah, that's what you hear.
Actually, no, it wouldn't have been
And,
because it's intelligence only for the specification. Double proficiency.
I'll say you can't see it on the map just yet, but at the end of this corridor, the map splits off into like a T junction, or rather like a bent T. It's as if it goes into a long circular tunnel.
Does the stone noise get any louder as we're kind of getting?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Does it
Tell
ring
you
from
actually-
any one particular direction?
I'll tell you what.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
This is what you
my
reckon
God.
it looks like, and it seems to be coming from here in the center.
So this
I
is kind of a made thing that someone would just then carve their way through.
Yeah,
Or something. Could
natural caverns that then someone long ago built this tomb in.
Could be a river.
Just because my eyes are a bit weird, does that bit that arcs in the middle, is that above the ring or is that all part?
No,
of the
that's
ring?
part of it.
That's part of it. Okay.
It's like a natural cavern is
Just through
interjecting
the middle, yeah.
the
Sure.
tomb ring.
Gotcha.
Stage whisper. We're going to be quiet. Sneak round.
You give it a shot.
Yeah, I mean, can we jump into does it look like I can jump in if we're trying to
Where?
hide? We could jump into any of those, or are they just
Oh,
like
the
full?
Any of the niches?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they are 2 feet wide and 2 feet tall and 5 feet deep. So
Maybe
you know,
not.
I mean, you might be able to like really squish yourself in.
I don't think we could.
I do
don't-
not want to.
I don't-
That sounds horrifying.
Yeah.
You.
We could just put you in there like a little morgue.
I'm 6 foot.
Squished down.
Like an
We
accordion.
can cut the top. We don't need the top foot.
Yeah, you're right. It's cut off.
Yeah, if you curl up into a ball, you could easily get in there.
I'm all in.
It's probably going to take enough time that they will see you crawling in, and then
Yeah.
you'll be
That's
stuck.
fair.
Yeah, it was more kind of if you could just like.
Yeah, just duck in.
Yeah.
By now, you can clearly hear the.
Where's it coming from in that?
In the centre.
Right.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Right, I guess we're gonna.
Is this an attack plan or is this a try and negotiate plan?
I mean, I'm still up for murdering something that's already asleep, so I'm going on the attack kind of run, but I will go for peace.
If I go round this way, I'll try and talk to it and distract it.
If it starts going bad,
We'll attack.
you go round the back. Yeah?
That's a good plan, okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Ooh, I won't
Don't
question it.
question it. Let's just do it before I change
Gives
my
you
mind.
guidance.
Well, you can give me guidance for lost of my head.
So Barrett, you go to the right, or to the left.
I'll go to the left.
Okay, you go on opposite side. So
Yeah.
Barrett, you go to the left, and you guys go to the right.
Yeah.
Okay. So Barrett, as you come out, assume you go first.
Yeah, I'm going around one side so they can sneak around the other, hopefully,
Gotcha.
if they need
Well, you see, you're going to see the elemental again now.
Oh, good.
But it is not the elemental. Yeah, sitting against the. Yeah, leaning up, sitting down. What?
Sitting up, leaning down, sitting there.
You know, shaking it all about.
Leaning its
Really
great big back against the stone wall, you see a giant. You see a Verbig. Hideously ugly. Kind of light grey skin. Large ears. And a very strange kind of flat nose. This giant, which isn't, it's a large creature, so it's not really too giant-y.
It's not as giant as giants.
No,
It's still pretty big.
How tall are we looking here?
like 11 feet.
Okay, so this is a pretty fucking...
Still more than twice my height.
Yeah.
And
I'm assuming it spotted me because I wasn't being stealthy.
No, exactly. Yeah. So very gangly limbs as well. Very tall and kind of thin.
He's got one of the barrels of mead. The bitch.
Is that a giant dog as well?
Not in real life. Yes, in the picture there is, but not here.
Okay.
But it does have a big spear leaning up against the wall and a stone dagger that it has been sharpening with a whetstone. What? Who are you?
It is in common.
This is in giant.
Okay.
Grabs its spear.
I'm here to negotiate on behalf of Good Mead.
Yes. Okay. What you want? More mead?
No, not more mead for you. More mead for them because they make it and they need it. This is about as well as
That's
I
mead for me.
Yes.
What's for me then?
There's fucking hunt, you lazy bastard.
I hunt for dwarf snack.
No, don't do that. We're very not exactly gamey.
Tasty.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
Don't worry, Harold. This looks like it's going really well.
I'm glad the surprise attack is still going ahead.
Who are you? I never had orc meat before.
I wouldn't try it.
I don't even know who you are.
Is this still a
And I'm
giant?
This is a giant that you brought.
Yeah, we can't fucking go.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Have you tried seafood? It's actually quite good.
What?
Leave my cave!
What?
Friend!
That doesn't seem.
Friend!
Told you we should have.
Hit
And
it!
we're gonna roll initiative. Oh, I forgot.
For fuck's sake. Catherine, you've got to stop.
You gotta stop, girl. Jesus Christ.
She did.
She did. She did it again. She did it again.
What the fuck just happened?
Catherine, did you just...
I just rolled it and it came up with a 20 again.
What did you fucking just... Okay.
But still an 18.
Catherine, did you just... Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh wait,
On the one roll as well for the persuasion,
okay.
I rolled so badly on
Yeah, I
that.
know.
And it like added up with the next, but it still wasn't anywhere near enough for the +8. And I'm like, one time. Could have got a fucking 28.
The one time.
One time.
The enough.
But I could have needed it very badly.
Are you unhappy with the amount of nat 20s you have?
Yes.
You want more? It must be very difficult for you.
It's a very hard life because my dice actually like me.
Maybe.
He's gonna make your Ragspeed run off a cliff.
Yeah.
Does guidance work for?
Initiative, no, I don't think so.
Doesn't matter anyway. I can't remember what guidance does. I forget every
Do
time.
you think he'd be amenable to helping them make the mead in payment for a portion of it?
He's already insulted the bloodline.
No, fucking. I wanted to get my shit up.
25 to 20.
22.
Oh my fucking god, we did it!
Yes, you rolled it out fucking 20!
2015.
16.
Oh my god!
Yay. Oh.
15 to 10.
What did I
Oh wait,
say
we
again?
rolled Froster.
Is Oster? Oh yeah, they can still be beneficial.
Oh yeah, no, they're still going to be in the battle, absolutely.
Oster got a dirty 20.
Oh shit, okay. 15 to 10?
8.
That's not 15.
Cool. Good for you.
It's only me left.
I don't. Just need to space it out amongst the.
Just really spacing.
I got confused. I was listening to the amount of times you asked rather than what numbers to
No worries. Okay, yeah. So this angry giant is ready to attack, and Lucius, you are up first.
Cool. Okay, they are there. That is grand. If I placed a sphere on the giant, would Baroth be within 10 feet of it?
How?
It's a 10-foot
it is
radius.
10-foot radius.
Okay, that'll be
So
a
20-foot
20-foot
sphere.
circle. Let's have a little look.
Might just miss me. Maybe not.
Yeah, placed on the giant 10-foot radius.
No, there is no way you can do that without getting Baroth.
Okay,
Could you do it like into the
I was going to say, does it have?
Yeah,
does it
it's-
say a spot that you can
It's just
see?
a spot that you can see.
Then no.
Cool.
Yeah, it's too thin.
That's
I was also going to say,
fine.
shatter in a cave may not be.
Oh yeah.
You bring the cave down on top of us.
I know, that'd be really fun. And I'm also going first, so you can't tell me.
Stop trying to kill Barrow.
Guess who rolled a 20?
I don't have to guess because it's always you. Piece of shit.
Lucius is going to. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not going for the shatter. Is instead going to look over to it and just double check. Yeah, he's gonna raise his hand. And it'd just be like, we're not fucking doing this, mate. And the purpley, like, line that slowly goes black, is aimed straight towards it. I've hexed it. I've hexed it in proper. And then he's gonna sort of charge and like, and then run in with a two-handed
Alright, yeah.
attempt.
Roll a 20.
I won't sniff at it though. That is a dirty 20. to
That's gonna very much hit.
Even
Yeah.
when you don't get a 20, you get a 20.
10. Except I can't find the Lucius D4, that's considered. Do that one. Ah.
You mean this Lucius D4 that you,
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
you gave me as guidance?
Never mind. D6 necrotic, so I'll do that one. That is.
I was about to say you can re-roll it, but you're not peachy.
No. 3 slashing, 1 cold, and 5 necrotic.
Wait.
Because of hex.
Are you sure it's 3 slashing? That's pretty low for.
Yeah,
Yeah, I rolled
roll
a
a
1.
one.
Oh, okay. plus two,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So 3, what's that all together? 3, 8. How much cold?
1.
So 9 points of damage in total.
Cool, so we don't have to separate those. Well,
Yes.
actually,
And I'm going to say the ability that it has disadvantage on ability checks with is strength.
Smart.
Good point, yeah. Okay, as your cold longsword strikes into the Verbeeg, the dark shadowy tendrils that you lashed out towards it, the purpley light, the blade makes this light burrow into its skin, affecting it doubly as much because of the hex. The giant screams out, "Ugh! Cold and decay, what is this?"
A whole lot of bad for you, my guy. Maybe you should reconsider, attacking and trying to eat my friend.
You don't understand me.
Shit! Stop talking at me in that strange language!
Wait, it's a giant was Swedish, no.
Oh no, that's a self-burn.
That's a self-burner, Axel.
Oh no.
Cool, anything
Self-burners
else?
are rare.
Yeah, no, that's me done.
Okay, Oster.
Oster is going to make a ranged spell attack. Probably not. No, maybe. No. 13.
That will miss, actually, yeah.
Oh, never mind.
That comes up and just hits its shield.
Yeah. So you see the shield get a little bit smaller for a little bit, but no, nothing happens.
Oh,
Oh, is
shit.
that going to be a...
Ray of enfeeblement.
Oh, nice.
Missed.
Honor?
Do I have the movement to run around to flank on the other side?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Do you have 40 feet?
Not yet.
Then no.
Okay. Nah, because I'm going to stay there.
Alright.
I'm going to rage. Okay, that's useful. Maybe. Let's get this one in close quarters. I'm just going to swing. The hair has gone the metallic that you've seen before.
I remember what these did.
That's a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
That is 10 points of damage.
Nice, okay. Okay, it's beginning to hold up its hands, looking very overwhelmed by you two and the attacks you're dealing. Goes, oh no. Too much.
Maybe rethink.
I still don't understand.
I'm gonna say in Orcish because out of the two, I feel like it's more likely to understand that.
It does not.
Fair.
Okay. It's its turn. Turn around and see you, Barrow.
Rude.
We're the ones that's attacking.
I
I'm the taste.
like how there's a cube, but it's like...
But I'm a
Yep.
snack.
Attack of opportunity.
Tax opportunity from you two. Tax opportunity.
That's a nat
Oster as
one.
well, or just Dusty?
Not Oster.
I rolled a natural one.
That'll gonna miss.
Now.
That is 9 to hit.
That's also gonna miss.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah, no, it bashes off your attacks with its shield.
These are my dice. Leave me alone.
Turns around and sees you, Barrow.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna try and stab you.
Cool.
That's just fucking great.
Probably not gonna hit though. 14.
No.
Okay.
Barath, you can't even see Barath. Barath is just huddled behind the shield right now.
It is going to look at this little bundle of shield. For its second attack, it's going to pick you up under its arm like this barrel.
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 I need an athletics check or an acrobatics check.
Cool.
Wonder which it'll be.
And does it make one a disadvantage because of what is it, hex?
Yeah, disadvantage on ability strength checks.
It's not going to do much worse than that.
Guess who's also doing it at disadvantage?
Why?
Because I'm scared. 7.
You fucking kidding me? 7 for me as well.
So what happens?
Natural 1.
Wait, you have guidance.
I do. Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah,
have
you got
guidance.
guidance.
So if I get more than I've got a 1.
Yay.
But so
Well,
8.
if you get more than a 0, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah. He just tries to pick you up and you just...
Fall on the floor, shield up.
Oh, but you look so
Shield.
beastly.
I appreciate the compliment, but please fuck off.
And,
That's for a minute.
yeah, it's going to leave it there.
Hex lasts for an hour.
No, I mean guidance lasts for a minute.
Yeah, but
It's not a one-time thing, is it?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, never
But it
mind.
just like if you haven't used it after a minute, then it vanishes.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought it was constant. Don't know why.
So the hex is still there. Does it need to make a save against the hex?
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Nope.
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hex is OP.
Is it a con thing then? I guess. Oh, it's a concentration.
Concentration.
It
yeah.
is concentration up to
Right.
an hour.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
The only thing that ends it early is remove curse.
Other than losing concentration.
Or killing it.
Yeah, hex is bullshit.
Yeah.
Is that Tasha's? I think it's Tasha's.
Maybe. I thought it would tell me, but
Oh
Anyway.
no, it's player's handbook. Never mind.
Karen.
Cool, Barroth, it's your turn.
From my huddled little ball, I'm going to try and whack it with a hammer.
Go for it.
Smash it with a hammer.
Smash it with the hammer! Can you please stop rolling 5? You've rolled 5 like 8 times. 9 to hit. No. Yeah, that's all Barroth's going to do.
Again.
It's like, fuck off!
Just kind of punches away your hammer as you approach it. Okay, it is now Friend's turn.
No, friend.
The two of you here
we should have just killed it in
behind you, and as you turn around,
Oh god, I thought it was coming from behind me.
a large ogre has just appeared behind you, grasping an enormous great club and rubbing its eyes, going,
I am Friend.
Friend going back to sleep.
Was that in common?
It was in common actually, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
And Friend is gonna hit you.
Do not talk to me before I've had my coffee.
How I see every person in Starbucks. 20-foot ogre.
It's going to attack. It's going to take you time.
Yeah.
Ooh, fuck! 25.
No.
No, or no.
What
I
does,
don't believe
what does
you.
your metal hand do?
Huh?
What does your metal
It
hand do?
means I can throw my weapon.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which is why I said, why do I always keep getting this one in close quarters?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
only ever in caves.
Yeah. Do you know what's really funny though?
What?
It changes the weapon's damage to full, so my crusher thing doesn't work.
That's annoying.
Yeah, cool. This club
Yeah.
just kind of boom hits you square on the head. You actually feel your feet go slightly into the earth,
You've shrunk by an inch.
Yeah.
and you're going to take 10 up to 5 bludgeoning damage. And that's it. That's it for Friend. Cool. Lucius.
Cool. Cool. Right. Oh god. All of this bad. All of this so bad. Lucius is going to turn to the ogre behind us.
As opposed to the one in front of us.
Exactly. And just like a is going to gently start whispering a sea shanty about nice friends, ever so nice friends that start like burrowing in to its brain. And I would like a wisdom saving throw, please.
Friend.
Better not be wise.
Friend.
Friend.
He sounds not very intelligent, but could be wise.
0.
Never mind, he's got a negative modifier.
I finally used it on something not that wise. Excelente. Right. So.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh god.
There's more.
There's
There's more than just the damage. This one.
That's 6 sidekick damage, and it must immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from me. It doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground.
Friends. Friends, where'd friends go?
Friends here.
And begins to just make his way away.
Just leave.
Just
Bye.
leave. You see him. So imagine if this is imagine if this corridor is turned on its side,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like so. It starts going down this eastern end here. Into what you can see now is a big cabin in there
Nah, don't.
with burning firelight.
Nice.
And this is the cabin that it goes back into.
I'm extra.
that
And
just
then
a one?
after doing that, it's just gonna be like, and then it's gonna turn back around to the giant and start
You're not done.
singing another just a melody of sorts. Okay.
I keep rolling. I don't think I've ever seen a not trident on that
I know.
dice.
It's pretty sick.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Lucius starts singing a sea shanty, and the compass is going wild, and it's of a band of, or it's about an ogre and a giant, and they travel far, far away from a cave. Travel far, far out of Icewind into a sunny land where they can't hurt anybody. And it's just a very nice sea shanty about ogres and giants in a sunny land, not in Icewind Dale. And the spirits reflect that.
Yeah. You see the Verbig and friend kind of holding hands and skipping off into the sunset.
Flower crowns.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They are very happy.
So what does,
You
what
gave
does
me
that
one
do?
of them and then the other I got.
Yeah, I think one of them.
Yeah, does that do anything?
Not yet, not until I enact it.
Okay, cool.
So it's
Well
just
then.
in my mind.
Alright, then it's Oster.
Oster is going to. How much movement does Oster have? 35. If Oster can, Oster's going to move next to me.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
As a bonus action, cast Shield of Faith on me. 'Cause I'm the one getting hit. Well, you did just get hit, but
Yeah, but you're the one that's getting
pounded into the ground.
targeted.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
And try and hit this thing with. Actually, Toll the Dead. So, Wisdom save.
Wisdom save, okay.
So he could be a little bit further. He could be a little bit further away.
19.
That will succeed.
Nat 19 for a dirty 19.
Yeah, that's
God
good.
damn.
That's fair.
Um,
Yeah, he's actually gonna not move that close to the
it's
Verbig.
gonna be like,
Yeah.
sounds good. E down there. Okay, that'll be Tonaich then.
I'd like to move up, so I'm flanking with Boros.
Can do.
I'm going to hit.
It's probably
So you have to roll first.
Here.
this is probably the least flanking position I've ever been in. Just like
I am flanking.
That was a very bad roll. This is a 13.
13 just misses.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't do shit.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Stop eating! Boros! Boros, talk to it or something, I don't know. I don't speak giant.
It is Verbig time.
Boros.
Verbig's gonna try the same thing again and try to pick you up.
oh,
A disadvantage still, right?
Yep.
because of
Stop,
that.
stop.
Yeah.
Fuck my face. Fuck my
Stop rolling that one.
face.
Rolled exactly the same on both dice.
Run.
9.
Probably succeeds actually.
Hex
Yeah, 8.
Hex.
Holy
Hex is doing some work.
Fucking hex.
My
Yeah.
dice sure as shit on.
It's got a +6 to athletics. It's dumb. Okay.
Right,
Jesus.
He's rolling around on the floor.
Fuck off! Every time it tries, I just roll into the side. Nope! Fuck off!
It's gonna try again.
Trying to grab me again.
Yeah. With its second attack.
Okay, how is that better? But still. 11.
That's better for me as well. 14.
Yay!
This
Well
time,
done.
yeah, it grabs the bundle of armor
Fuck!
and just holds you up under its hand exactly like this, like
Like it's holding the
like
barrel.
the barrel, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck off!
And goes,
Stop!
and,
No!
it's gonna go
Mine is
5,
I'm going to attack.
10. Yeah.
It's like when a dog has
This doesn't count as flanking anymore, does it? Because he's got barrel.
Yeah, no, that's it.
In that case, I'm going to. Can I reckless attack opportunity?
I think so.
What does it say in the ability?
I think it says as an action. I can't remember.
Or is it like when you make an attack
I
on
think
a
it's when you make
turn?
an attack. Let me have a quick look.
It's been a very long time since I played
Yeah, when you so when you first attack on your turn, you can
Nah.
decide to attack with the
Then
actual
it's- yeah,
NPC
then no.
there, so no.
Could Oster opportunity attack there as well? I wasn't looking for that.
Yes, it's going to move 20 feet, which is half its movement, because it's
19.
carrying something. That's it, that hits.
Costa does not hit. 6.
It's 11 points of damage from me.
11
And that kills it.
Nope. But it hurts it. Very good.
That stings!
Drop! Belis, tell her to drop you or hit it again.
Nay.
You can't understand me! Well, you can if you've been lying to us this whole time.
I mean, ooga booga.
It doesn't say that.
Shit.
So,
What's that in
Barroth,
Swedish? Sorry, Karen.
Barroth, you have now been carried down this hallway. You
Oh, I'm going to be putting the pot on.
see a frozen river.
Oh, that hallway. Okay.
Yeah, because you guys are blocking this way.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's going to start moving up this way.
Okay.
Tell you what, I'm going to put some tokens on here. So yeah, that's where it's been carried up to. After this, it is Barrett's go.
Is
You're
Tonaich...
going to be huge now. Hang on.
Oh my god.
Huge.
I'm sorry. I am 40 foot
I didn't know
wide.
you would do regard barrel.
They can't even get this big. Am I still within 60 feet of Tonaich?
Yes, you would be.
Cool.
Actually, 60 feet of Tonaich. Yes, you would be.
Cool.
But you can't see Tonaich anymore.
Oh, I can't see. Okay, cool. Never mind then.
I haven't taken much damage, I'm fine.
Okay. Well, I mean, I wasn't going to do much else.
You can try and get out.
Yeah, I suppose that's what I'm going
Be disadvantaged if it's strength.
to... Yeah,
Probably
it will be, but
takes
so
maybe.
am I still.
Oh yeah.
Who is it wearing any metal?
What the fuck is that?
That's something bullshit, isn't it?
That's me!
That's you.
Bullshit.
It is not wearing any metal. It's holding a metal spear, however.
It's holding me.
No! Don't cook yourself!
This is true.
No.
That would be a real boss move.
That would be a little boss move.
That would
Cook
be.
yourself before I can cook you!
There is something else that's metal, and it's your balls if you decide to do this.
Baroth is panicking
Yeah,
right
you know
now.
what? That's fair. That's fair. Do it. do it.
Baroth's going to cast heat metal on himself. So,
I love that. I love that.
I'm-
Easy help. We need you. No, this is great.
so I'm going to take... what was it? Choose a manufactured metal object as armor, yeah. Any creature in physical contact. So we both take 2d8 fire damage.
Do it.
Same roll for both.
This is-
Yeah, do make the roll, my dude.
Amazing. Wow. This is amazing.
No.
Oh god, that's 9 fire damage. So, he can choose to drop me to avoid the damage.
You can't do shit.
I can cancel the spell if you
You're
let.
just screaming.
He's
at
gonna.
I'm gonna yell, "Let me go, or I will burn you alive!"
Yeah, you hear the flesh on his arm just go, and he goes, and just drops you.
Oh
You go,
my God.
ding. Not enough to do damage, but yeah, you
Yeah.
clonk into the
You
ground.
bounce back to us and boom, boom.
I just roll back.
Holy shit.
That was-
That was a ballsy move.
Flawless.
That was a ballsy move.
Just from the floor, Barrett's gonna go. "Oh, please don't make me do that again. Make me do that again. Yeah, no choice.
You still have your turn if you want to use it.
I'm gonna fucking run back. I'm gonna just like. I mean, I've only got 25 feet of movement, so.
I mean, you can make it back to the rest of the group. If you
Yeah, I'm
want.
gonna do that.
And you're gonna take an opportunity attack from the guy.
Sure.
Is your armor still hot, right?
Yeah,
It's not just one instant.
it sticks around until he cancels.
Yeah, it's a concentration, so
Okay,
I
cool.
don't know if him. I mean, he can hit me and it won't.
Yeah, that's
Take
the thing. I was
damage.
wondering if he's gonna try and grab you.
If he tries to grab me, I'm still. I'm still melting.
Yeah, he's not gonna do that. He's gonna spin around and stab you.
What?
No, he's not.
I just love the idea that you seeing this giant pick up Baroth and run around the corner, and then the next thing you see is Baroth on fire, coming back round the corner.
Did you do? I really do it all in like. If we don't understand the word,
Both of us speaking like this fucking boss. Sorry.
Anyway, it's the ogre's go.
Oh, did he hit me?
No,
No,
it's
The giant.
8 to hit.
Oh no, he didn't. Never
Yeah,
mind.
no.
Sorry, I was too excited.
Is the ogre still like charmed and shit?
I think it's only one.
I think
turn.
it's just. Let me have a look at the actual word.
I think
of it.
Disnovis was just a one-off
Okay.
effect.
Yeah, it
not-
uses
it's-
its reaction.
Yeah, it's not like frightened. or
Yeah,
anything.
it's not actually.
Yeah, it's done.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, in that case,
How far can I get?
Ah, wait a second.
Dog! I found no friends. I find food.
Oh, that's bad. That's worse.
it's gonna smack you.
Damn it.
Lucius.
Did I manage to get close to the?
Oh
to
yeah,
the group?
you're
Where am I?
you're like here.
Okay.
Yeah, you might maybe back there. Yep, it's gonna try and smack you again.
I'm gonna
Try and
cancel
smack you.
that spell.
Oh fuck me. Okay,
That's a
24.
reaction.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, garbage though. 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yay! And I roll concentration. Yes.
You do.
I haven't done this in a long time. Just D20 and.
And be
It's a
10.
it's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And you got to beat 10. That'll do it.
Yeah, okay.
So whatever it is.
Still hexed, yeah.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's a nat 17.
19,
You
you're
can't.
fine.
You,
19.
I don't think anyone's had a negative. Oh, apart from.
Oh yeah.
I was going to say a negative con modifier, but
yeah.
Oh,
Hilltop will
Hilltop,
might
yeah.
have.
No, Hilltop had no
Negative dex.
He had pretty good con actually because he was a halfling. Anyway,
yeah.
at this point, you at the bottom of the initiative order, you hear tapping sound at the entrance of the cave. Dum, 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 dum.
Oh no.
Someone's going,
More friends.
and you hear the sound of another Verbeeg speaking in Giant, shouting,
Dog! My beloved! I'm here for a mead tasting session! Yummy yum! Wait, what's going on here?
Dog can't come to the door right now. Please try again later.
Oh, okay.
and we are going to go for a quick break.
I was like, how stupid are they?
Oh my god, that could have been great.
Thank you so much for hanging around. We really appreciate you being here. We're going to go for a quick break, and we'll see you back in 15 minutes. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, everybody. We have
Penis.
audio, but not. That was very rude. We have audio, but not video yet.
Ow.
We now have video. Hello, everybody.
Yay.
All right.
Cat's watching an ad.
Cat, why are you watching an ad? You
So
should
we
be.
don't get paid for ads.
Mhm.
Exclamation mark
Technically.
social in the chat so you can see all of our social medias and maybe you can click on one of them and maybe give them a follow or a subscribe.
I mean, that
And
sounds
then
like
maybe
a good
you can
idea to
follow
me.
us forever and ever.
Either way, let's. So,
This.
what's just happened? And you all see this now.
That's you.
Someone appears in the opening of this cabin. You see another Verbeeg.
God's sake, we can't see shit at the moment.
That's easy.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
We see a guy with
Pass into the
Pokeballs.
iris. That's Zenyatta from Overwatch.
with Pokeballs.
Yes. Didn't see what deck today's date is.
There you go. You
Didn't do it
see
yesterday 'cause my internet was ruined by
another.
fucking fire.
Good lord. Yeah, apologies for this, guys.
I was just complaining about how I couldn't do anything yesterday because I was trying to transfer that file and it sucked up all of my internet.
Yeah, I apologize.
I should have just
But
USB'd it.
yeah, you see a Verbeeg
No.
arrive home. He's carrying a spear and a large basket of goodies. And he stands in the open doorway to this cabin,
We're
sees...
gonna pause before like, ah shit.
Yep, exactly.
Battlefield still just under
You
the
see
shield on
friend
fire.
has just returned. You see Doug shaking his burnt arm and looks around. And this new Verbeeg just kind of drops his spear.
It's not what it looks like.
They can't understand you.
Maybe they can. Do you speak common? Please tell me you speak common. Speak so much easier if you speak common.
Little bit.
Okay. Good.
Dog. Gang. This is not what it looks like.
In Giant, I'm gonna yell, "Do you want more mead?"
Oh. You can get us more mead.
You can get you more mead.
Oh. We can. Oh.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm bad at. Oh god, I'm still at disadvantage. Eight.
What? You have no mead.
No, but if you help the villagers make the mead, there'll be more mead for everyone.
And you can try new things. You like tasting, right? Try new flavors.
Not dwarf.
Not dwarf.
Not dwarf. New flavour, but not dwarf.
Or people, preferably.
Oh, I like dwarf.
But we like our dwarf alive, so...
I like being alive.
Can
Sometimes.
we get that in writing?
Said sometimes. Have my fingers crossed.
Dog, I know not what to do.
Look at it this way. If you're taking from Good Mead, right? Right. If they can't afford to live, because they can't sell their mead, they can't make mead for you.
You run out of mead because they stop. They
die.
They die
and
out.
can't make mead.
Mead running out very quickly, in fact.
And you don't know how to make mead. So if you learn how to make
You
mead...
know how to make mead, Doug. No.
Ralph is still under his shield the entire time. He's turned off the fire.
Tonaich is very much going to be between Baroth and them.
Yeah.
With the ogre just standing behind you.
You're not scared of the ogre.
No.
We make mead with town.
Yeah? And you don't kill anyone in town.
Together.
Together.
We don't kill. Oh, why not kill anyone?
Because then they won't be able to help you get mead.
You can kill people who attack the town.
And
And
big,
dragons.
big
and
scary,
Come on!
big scary monster that try hurt town. Bash.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Or they get rid of the mead.
We help town make mead. Mead for us. More mead for us.
You gotta let them have some mead as well. So they've got the money to keep making more mead.
I read about this.
Teaching,
Healthy economy.
Yes!
teaching Verbeeg the glory of capitalism.
We make mead. More mead for us. Mead for them.
Yes!
We have snack made out of you.
No.
Why not?
Because if you go to the town, they're gonna run screaming. So you need us.
We
to,
tell you that.
Yeah.
We tell them that you guys are really cool.
And then you can work together.
Uh-huh.
I want to make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
I still feel
For the
like
bard,
making it.
please, for the bard.
I'm not looking. I refuse to look.
Yeah, no, that's real bad. That is
We tried.
persuasion, that's a 10.
One moment, Doug looks. Gang. This is Gang.
Gang.
Looks at Doug and says a few words in Giant. Yeah, you understand, so he says,
I don't understand why we need them. I mean, their plan makes sense. We make more mead, we get mead, but we can eat them, right? Like, there's no reason we can't. We should eat them. Yeah, we should. Yeah, no. So we're gonna eat you.
It didn't work.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm just. Should we just fucking go?
This still might be a problem.
It still might be a problem, but maybe let them cool down. I
I
kind
don't
of.
think there's cooling
I
down.
kind of don't want to kill them. Like this.
do.
Just think of it this way. Having those two on Good Mead's side would be really useful when shit hits the fan.
We've tried.
They want to snack on our bones.
I wish it was just my bones.
What if we leave them back to town?
And then they maybe kill the people?
Well, no, because they're going to need to make the mead, and then while they're negotiating, we fuck off.
We can try and run. I don't know if we can.
Try.
well, here we are.
Yeah.
So I say that through the conversation with Gang, if you're okay
Yeah.
with it, you kind of migrated to the
Yeah.
entrance that Gang used, which was into the main cave.
Yeah. Where is the entrance? How do we get
Oh,
out?
we
yeah,
got,
so the
we've got to
entrance-
get past
yeah.
Gang.
Yeah, Gang is at the entrance. It's down here. Down here. That's where it is.
Okay.
And yeah, are you okay with Gang rolling initiative and joining the same order?
Yeah, sure. I'm assuming my rate has dropped, seeing as it's been like a while since shit happened.
Yes.
Cool. Maybe I'll get something fucking useful.
The teleport one, maybe.
That would be nice.
Okay, initiative, we're back in it.
We
they're
tried.
Coming towards you, they're gonna eat you.
Right.
Running away is always still an option,
Yeah.
as you know.
We just got to
And-
get past them.
This is true. This is true. Okay, so Lucius, top of the initiative order, you're up.
How's Doug looking in general? Like, on a...
Not great, but definitely not the worst. He looks okay.
Well, to be fair, I can't hit anything. I'm scared.
Yeah, I think...
Try making them run away again.
Yeah?
Oster says.
God. So behind Doug and the ogre, is there more, like, room, or is it basically just, like, it's a dead end behind them?
No, that's the corridor that they just
That's
entered
the
through.
corridor.
So they've got room to run away.
They've got room to run away.
We aren't going to make it past both of them without somebody going down.
Yeah, Lucius is gonna look to Doug, and obviously Doug probably doesn't understand, but it's sort of just a gentle whispering in I'm gonna say primordial, and it starts off with, "It's okay, you've made the right, you've made a horrible decision."
Touch is fucking hellish.
Wisdom saving throw from Doug.
He's saving through from
We
Doug.
just have to rely on them not being very wise.
That's fine.
2.
No.
Take some tasty donuts.
God. Fucking hell. That'll be 15 psychic damage.
Oh my god.
And the way he must fuck. Wait, do I add my necrotic to that as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, how long does Hex stick around?
An
An
hour.
hour.
Oh, fuck then, yeah.
Is this spell?
6 necrotic damage!
Jesus Christ.
Stop.
It's bullshit. It's one of the warlock bullshit ones.
Starts waving his hands in front of you as if he's terrified, and his mind seems weakened. He goes, and he starts running away again back up this tunnel. And as he does, Friend turns around and says,
Doug, where you going?
This is what you both get if you cross us almighty people.
okay, make an intimidation check.
Yeah.
Where was that a second ago?
Catherine Libby.
For 24.
For Libby.
Catherine. Cathronculus, what are you?
Oh my god.
Okay. So yeah. After that, big like, the ogre and gang raises up their hands. Doug is fucked off, but the other two raise up their hands. And goes,
Oh,
Friend goes,
gang, Uncle Gang, I'm scared.
Oh no! Now we can't kill them.
Gang goes,
Okay.
Yeah?
You
Yeah?
leave us alone.
Ah.
We leave you alone. You go. You go now.
You leave Good Mead alone?
Oh, don't push it.
We will come for you, and you saw what I did to your friend. And I will make sure that he doesn't walk again if you cross me.
You could still work together with Good Mead.
Yeah.
You said that bit made sense.
Yep.
Still want meat.
You could.
Don't push it. You go.
okay.
You go. You go, no harm.
Take it.
Take it.
Yep.
Doug, my beloved.
He starts running down the hall to get Doug. And the four of you
Leave.
Yep.
leave these three giant kin and the very bad day they just had.
So,
We tried.
I don't know if we exactly helped at all.
We know that they're open to the idea.
And we know there's three of them.
We could try and so we've got numbers. We could try and talk to Good Mead and see if they're up for it.
I mean, the last speaker that tried died, so
Yeah, but the last they didn't. I'm assuming they didn't attempt
to talk.
to talk.
Probably not. I mean, they probably didn't have a translator. Which I might have just ruined a little bit, maybe, but it did get us out alive, so, you know, there is that.
I mean, they can see if there's anyone that speaks giant and fucking Good Mead, I guess.
Yeah.
Do we want to have a look in the other cave?
I mean, yeah.
Just do a quick whiz around.
Yeah.
Oh, are we assuming that the other
Also-
cave isn't linked to
Well,
the one that we were just in?
this is what you've got basically.
The Mammoth Cave.
Yeah, so that's the Mammoth Cave down there.
Ah, okay, so it still comes in the same way.
Well, you might lead somewhere else though.
Ah, true. But do we want to risk
What type?
pissing them off again?
How the thing I'm kind of aware of is how long it took us to get out here,
Yeah.
and it's going to be night,
Yeah.
not in the too distant future.
By the time we get back, it's going to be night.
Yeah.
It took us
So-
5 hours to get here.
If we have a look in the other cave and we can find some, we can hunker down for the night.
Assuming that's not also part of their key.
Well, that's why I'm thinking we need to have a quick look at
Okay.
Do we need to our axe beaks only had 1 day's provisions?
it. We'll
and
be
then-
back tomorrow morning.
We'll be back tomorrow morning? Cool. We'll just keep that in mind and we'll have a little look-see.
So you peek your head into the second cave.
Yep.
Okay. Well, first of all, you find a small little hallway, and you very quickly realise, that links up to the
Okay. Oh god.
to the main
But that's
cave.
not where they are, is it? They've gone further out.
Yes, they've gone up.
They're not looking at us right now.
It's like
Yes, there is another cavern leading up that you haven't looked in yet.
I'm gonna look in that.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll mean like actually entering the.
The Baron's not going.
What time is it?
It's approaching evening now. You set off from East Haven this morning, actually. So yeah.
Yeah. 2 hours from East Haven, 7 hours from 7 hours from East Haven to where we are now.
Yeah.
Because it was 5
And
hours.
plus, add an hour in town for your various
Yeah.
affairs
Oh, in
in Good Mead.
What do we want to do? Do we want to stick it out here for the night, or do we want to?
Gosh.
I don't know what we can do other than trying talking to them again.
No,
tomorrow.
I'm not thinking about talking to them. I'm literally thinking of having somewhere that isn't out.
No,
in the
yeah,
open to
I know what
sleep.
you mean.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably worth. Oh, God. Yeah. It's probably not worth travelling through those woods when it gets uber night.
If we just have to come back tomorrow.
Which direction did they go in?
They went up here, northern cabin here.
Oh, okay, so they could be. Okay.
Was there any other? There weren't any other entrances to the cave, was there?
You pretty much explored.
Well, there wasn't
all of
any
them.
like.
There was this. Actually, hang on. You haven't seen this cave.
No, we didn't actually go that
frozen
way.
stream.
No.
Yeah, so that's technically
I
gone.
wonder what's over there.
Yeah.
There's not like any like nooks on the outside
I mean, there is a little nook here. I
that we
guess.
could like
Yeah.
hunker down in.
You can make a camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try. It's not going to be great, but it's going to be better than sleeping in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, something.
Fair enough.
Guess we're going to try and just camp out so we're sitting on their front step.
Don't find us! Don't find us! Don't find us!
Yeah, hunker down there for the night, I guess.
Okay. Excellent. All right. You set up watches, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So you settle down for a lovely evening.
I don't think it's lovely.
No, I don't think so. You know who is having a lovely evening though? You begin to hear some loud voices from the cave after a moment. Later on in the evening, you hear the clanking of tankards, and you hear a voice in Giant that you, Barroth, recognise, going,
Oh, my poor dog, look what they did. Oh, let me patch that up. A toast to us. Ding. Oh, thank you, gang.
and they drink a load of mead.
If I can hear them talking, do they ever talk about the possibility? Like, do they talk about like
That was a good idea that the little ones had.
As you wait around for a bit, I mean, you hear them begin to discuss it. They don't really understand how it works. They don't really understand the ins and outs. But there seems to be, if there's more mead in it for them, they are a little worried about,
What if they stop making meat? No more meat for us. What we do? Well, we make them make meat.
I wish I had message
We use our
sending.
our spears and our arms and fists, and we make them make meat for us, and then they die. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't happen.
I'm translating this to you guys as I'm hearing it, basically.
so yeah, they're discussing it, but they're not really getting to any kind of conclusions.
Maybe if we learn how to make mead
I don't think they like us.
from Good Mead, I'm thinking.
We haven't got time.
How long could learning how to make mead take?
How long did it take you to learn how to play an instrument?
My mind was a bit spaced out for a lot of it, so I don't think I can tell you an accurate answer, but probably a few weeks.
Yeah, we haven't got weeks. We haven't got days.
We've barely got days.
We can either tomorrow go back into the cave and give them an ultimatum. It's like either you work with Good Mead,
Yeah.
or if you don't leave them alone, we have to scrap.
Yeah.
Or we go back to Good Mead, tell them that they're open to talking and that we might be back in a week or so. It's probably going to be longer than that.
And how much, what time do they have with the whole mead situation?
Well,
as
they've
it
got
is?
at least a week because they only hand the mead over once a week.
They've got enough to keep themselves going for a bit. It's just that they can't sell any,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they're not going to get any help from anyone else
No.
because they're pissed off about the mead, because we saw that on the notice board.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's whether or
Did
not
Gang say he could read?
no. don't think you mentioned.
I don't think it
Did
was.
you not? I thought you said he'd read something.
Oh, he did say that. I didn't know if that was a joke.
Yeah, I was going to say, was
I
that
mean, it was, but he said it, so fuck it.
Yeah, it's canon.
We could leave and head back to Good Mead, and if you wrote a letter in giant and left it on the doorstep or something.
Maybe.
Saying what if you come to Good Mead peacefully, they can
Yeah.
talk about more mead for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then hopefully if we have to leave Good Mead and we come back, it's not been destroyed.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, they make good guards.
Yeah.
If they've got something to protect in that village, especially because they like the mead. If they've got something to protect in that village, as long as not many dwarves live there.
Yeah.
Did we see any wandering about when we were in Good Mead? Any dwarves?
Yeah, there were a few dwarves. It's like a, you know, like as you'd find in most settlements.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure they'll know as much as you do. So
They'll know to keep clear.
yeah.
It's going to be a bit awkward if the next speaker voted in as a dwarf, but they can cross that bridge when they come to it.
I mean, is there any sort of ruse that we could set up to make them feel important somehow?
I mean,
The makers of mead.
Persuading.
we can give them fake titles or something that, like you
Yeah.
said, I mean, they're not the most stupid creatures, but they're not the brightest either.
No.
And to be honest, if they're protecting Good Mead, they'll be pretty important to the people there,
Yeah.
as long as they stop fucking killing them.
And as long as the people don't hold grudges for what they've already done to the speaker.
Well, hopefully the people will just be happy about not dying.
There is
You'd think,
You'd think.
give it a couple of weeks and people will start
No.
retroactively holding grudges, but then we can.
Like
That's
do
not our
all-
problem.
That's not our problem.
We're
Yeah.
basically giving them the best solution that we can give them. If they can find a better one, they're welcome to do it, but nobody
Yeah.
in 1010 seems
We're
to be.
giving them a gate. It's up to them if they walk through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the idea. I'll chisel out a message,
Yeah.
not on their nice walls. I'll leave a message, but we'll have to make sure that we leave before they get up.
Yeah. No, I'm
And I mean, it's still pretty early. It's not late. It's not late evening, is it? It's like early evening,
Yeah.
so we can
Yeah.
get up pretty early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine we leave pretty much at first light.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'll leave them a very simple message,
Yeah.
and then you never know. They might make their way to Good Mead after we do,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then at least we're on home turf, I guess.
Yeah.
If something goes bad. Right.
Well, fair chances we'll be gone by that point. So
Yeah.
hopefully they'll be able to deal with it themselves.
I mean, we could hang around for a bit, just to make sure. Maybe like half a day, just to see if.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although we're not going to be welcome in Dugan's Hall, so maybe not having.
Dugan's Hall, I'm imagining we show up, we deal with the walls, and
And we
leave.
fuck off, yes.
Yeah.
So we're going to be roughing it basically after we're out of Good Mead.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some people might let us into Dugan's Hall to at least buy provisions or
No,
something.
you never know.
They might not all be like the speaker in terms of hatred for
Being a
us.
spiteful, miserable.
I
idiot.
imagine they're all very similar to the speaker of Dugan's Hole, but
What are you trying to say about the
I'm
Cornish?
saying I'm saying exactly what you damn think. Yeah, I mean, damn.
We do the best with what we can do,
Yeah.
and the rest is up to them. We can't fix everything.
No.
No.
Hopefully, by the time we get to the mountains, I mean, we might just be having to live off stealing from Duragar for a while, because
Yeah.
we're not going to get a lot of rations on the way.
I don't feel too morally bad about stealing from Duragar.
Oster's, I mean, we've got the fishing gear.
Yeah.
We do. Oster can hunt.
Oster can hunt, and if there's any, I mean, there is woodland here, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
probably a slightly better chance of finding. Maybe not hunting in this forest, because we've made a friend,
Yeah.
and if we kill a fox, I'm going to be really sad about it.
Yeah.
And then also
Probably
glowy.
be cursed
Yeah.
forever. Yeah.
Because if we make our way through the trail, what's it called? The 10? Is it 10 trail?
Trail.
Tentra.
Yeah.
There's probably a better chance of finding food through there.
Yeah.
You'd hope.
You'd think.
And at least there's kind of a road, I guess, but then we've got to get across dunes. Fuck it, we'll deal with that later.
We'll deal with that later.
Yeah.
We've got to get out of this shit first.
Yeah, let's hunker down and we'll head off early
Right,
in the
who
morning.
wants first watch? I'm happy to take it if no one else wants it.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Go for it.
I'll take the last, so
I'll
I
take
can
second.
take last, so I can start carving out the message, so we can leave quick.
Cool.
Well, Doug, we finished our meal. We finished the mead. You know what's next.
I don't want to hear them banging.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay.
And you hear 2 sets of footsteps go dun, 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 and walk off deeper into the cave.
Okay,
Thank
good.
God. Don't roll high on perception on your watch. Oh, you've got the first watch. You're
I'm
gonna,
on -2 on perception.
you're gonna have to listen to it.
Yeah, cool.
Scrabble.
Let's play Twister.
Red.
Good game, Twister. You got colours, good dog. Yeah, you begin your watches. Do any of you explore in the cave during the night?
God, no. Absolutely.
Cool, in that case,
I
the
was-
night proceeds without
I
incident.
was debating it, but after that, no, absolutely not.
Cool.
I was kind of hoping they'd kind of pass out from the mead and then.
Yeah, I don't want to have anything to do with gross verbeeg sex.
Well, they do eventually.
After
You
time
begin to hear
myself.
incredibly loud snoring coming out of the cavern.
Which side is it?
I can't
Which
remember.
side is
Which
the?
side is the snoring coming from?
Both sides. It's coming from this cavern here.
It's echoing.
Yeah, the central cavern.
Is that a pen?
What?
The bit that's like slightly barred off south of the fire.
Oh, yes, it is a pen.
Oh.
And
God,
I
let
guess you
people
would have
in
seen some livestock in there. Yeah, it wasn't on the battle map, but yeah, I forgot. Yeah, they had some goats and they had some sheep.
It's the damn goats.
It's making trouble. The goats are actually the smart ones. They're the ones that go sleep.
But yeah, do any of you do anything on your watches?
Just the usual writing out things in my little journal, and that's about it.
Okay, cool.
Baroth will find either try and get like a stone, like a big rock that he can move over and carve a message into, and if not, he'll just do it on the fucking floor. He doesn't care. I'll have that message there forever to constantly remind them if they don't do it.
Travellers years into the future are like, what the fuck does this mean? What?
It's probably a religious thing.
Yeah.
Thomas
Thomas
is going to do a bit on her on the maps that they did on the way in.
Okay.
So we can get her back if the blizzard.
Well, other than that, the night passes uneventfully, and
No one wants to fuck with the verbeeg cave.
and in the morning, yeah, I guess Gang and Doug find a message on their porch, right?
Yeah, if they come out and we've already fucked off by then.
I hope we've already fucked off.
I do.
By early morning, you have left.
Cool.
Yeah. So it'll say something along the lines of talk to Good Mead. More mead for you. Be important to them.
No killing.
Don't kill them or no mead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically what we were trying to describe.
Yeah.
Explain to them, but in ways that they can understand.
Okay.
It's all going to be carved in fucking giant, so it's going to be like, I'm assuming blocky characters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With
cool.
my
They
proficiency
will,
with mason's tools.
So your main wish to do
My
this
elbow exploded.
perfectly. And you leave this there, begin to trek off back towards Good Mead. Another grueling 5-hour trek, but you return to the town.
Yay.
Those saleable foxes or primordials. Or elementals, I should say.
But you do see the small and humble town of Good Mead appearing before you. Oh, by the way, no, you brought soup with you, so you're
Yes.
fine for rations that day.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Cool. You
We souped up.
return to Good Mead. Your axebeaks are very happy to see you.
Hey,
They,
shitty.
Subbard.
Attaboy.
Hopefully not long now.
Snap, snap, quick, quick, quick. Like, Lucius is trying to get like the imprint, like, oh god, he's awake, quick! And trying to feed it. There we go, there we go.
Did we get the idea that
You have
Sorry,
you
you look
haven't
so
actually
dumb,
gone-
man.
You haven't actually gone Catholic.
No,
Yeah.
I'm more just like in my brain, just trying to diplomatically solve the D&D situation. Not tired of. That's the best thing so far. The bird, whatever you call them.
Bird.
Bullseye.
Bullseye.
Did we get the idea that the de facto leaders might be the people in the church, or
Not really
Not really.
leaders, but they're probably the most highly regarded in the town.
yeah? And Fef was just a dude that was
In fact, yes.
just a guy that was
Just a
wandering.
guy.
Just a guy.
He's a guy.
Where do they? Is there a town hall, or is the Mead Hall the biggest?
The Mead Hall is usually where they gather. Yeah.
Oh, I guess the best bet is going to the shrine and talking to them.
That's probably the best idea.
I mean, priests, they're usually peaceful.
And if nothing
people.
else, they can talk to the rest of the town.
Yes. I mean, they're more likely to be able to get a gathering together.
Yeah,
so-
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go to the shrine of the flaming sword.
Yeah. You find the priest that you spoke with earlier turn around and says, "Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, we're not dead.
Not dead, no.
Yeah, we made it back alive. That's well.
It's about as good as we get.
It was a bit of an encounter, but
Oh,
we did
really?
encounter.
Dear.
So there's
Are those
two.
beasts still around?"
Yes. So there's two of them and an ogre.
Looks over to her priest friend.
Potential solution.
We've got the idea in their heads that if they work with Good Mead as either protection or labour, then they can get more mead
Without
killing you and stealing your mead. And that if they do just keep taking your mead, eventually you're not going to be able to make it anymore.
Yeah.
Baby's first lesson in sharing.
They want mead. That's like if
That's
they,
their driving factor.
They want the mead.
If we can persuade them that, I mean, their help will be beneficial. I mean, they can at least protect the town if nothing else.
Those monsters that killed our speaker.
Yeah.
Looks over to the corpse.
Because, gonna be entirely honest, they're not the sharpest tools in the shed.
They're, as far as intelligence, they're going to be slightly above animals, so their response to people being in their territory is going to be aggressive. And we don't know your speaker. We don't know if their first response was that of diplomacy with... Because...
Ours was of
No.
diplomacy, and it definitely
Well, we
it
didn't...
didn't put us in a good spot for a
I
while.
tried
didn't it?
very briefly, but
Yeah.
unfortunately the rumours were true. They do like eating dwarves.
Yeah.
And I was the only one that could speak giant. So we had a bit of a imbalanced...
Which is the point. Is there anyone in the town that speaks giant? Because that might be of use.
Oh, most likely. At
Okay.
least enough to get by.
Okay.
But can these things really be reasoned with?
Possibly.
We heard them talking after we'd left. They've got the general idea. They don't quite understand the nuances of capitalism, but whatever that means, whatever that is,
They have
whatever the D&D word is for
they
capitalism.
have got the vague idea that the current situation will eventually lead to
No
mead
mead.
for them, which is bad for them.
We can probably hang around for a day, because we could spend that day like fishing and whatever, and
Yeah,
trying to
that's
get
a
more
good point.
rations.
So we can stick around if they come in. Hopefully, we left a note. We said we said one of the stipulations was no killing. We know
This
it's
is very strange.
Yeah, we know it's very strange,
Yeah.
but
The other option is one. I mean, I doubt all of us would have made it back alive if we'd managed to kill them.
yeah,
No.
They are not an easy bunch to fight.
no.
I had to yell at them to kindly go away.
Yeah, we played on the fact that they're quite stupid.
Yeah.
But strength for strength, we can. And without a militia, even with a militia, you'd be in trouble.
I really struggle with the idea that these things would want any kind of
Oh shit, that was quick.
loud voice from outside.
But immediately,
You can stay in here.
I should probably come out so I can speak to them.
Diplomacy!
They're trying.
Is that in common?
Yep. Very broken common.
Just looking at the priest, just like.
Oh my god, they're here! And the priest goes over to a bell and starts ringing it. Ding, 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 ding! It's my town! And you hear
Let's
some
go
commotion outside.
and protect the Verbeeg.
Yeah, let's go and fucking do that.
So, you see at
We're
the
running out.
at the entrance to the town, to Verbeeg, Gang and Doug.
Fucking
Yeah.
hard.
Just like 5 foot behind them, you see Friend, who has a big harness strapped onto him, and trailing behind him a big cart with 2 mead barrels.
Okay.
They're trying.
They're trying
Or
something.
maybe they're after more meat. They're empty.
Like that, more.
And they stood there with their spears, and approaching them, you see the town militia. Again, clearly just fishermen and loggers.
I'm gonna run.
Yeah, we're
I'm
sprinting.
gonna-
Just
I'm
going like,
gonna run.
no, wait.
They don't look like they look more on the defensive. They've
Yeah.
got-
Yeah.
So they've got spears and they kind of like approaching very cautiously.
Yeah, still gonna get between them.
Yeah, get in the
Yeah,
middle.
just we're getting in between, just like.
What are you doing?
No, hold up. This might.
monsters.
This might work. Might work. Just put the spears down.
Have you ever heard the phrase, it's so stupid it might work?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking stupid.
Please, for the love of daylight, I hope to one day see you again. Put the fucking spears down.
Fef is there with his
If he's got another fox, I'm gonna
goes.
kill
He
him.
goes.
I'm kidding.
What the fuck have you done?
We don't know. Just put the fucking spears down.
Oh, they're angry.
No. We haven't.
They're scared.
We haven't had a chance to explain. Just bear with us, please.
Keep going. Doing good.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Not with the spear.
People of town, we want mead. We also strong. We fight for you.
Okay, yes.
You feed us mead. This good arrangement.
Just slap someone in the face.
Full dead immediately.
Barrel goes flying into the
I just holds up his hand like so. The other goes,
Is there anybody here who has any kind of authority is the word I'm going to use. I meant sense, but yeah.
Yes. Or anyone that speaks giant.
that was in common.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
But speaking in their common tongue might help.
you see this old, like, grizzly, veteran, non-binary elf who, like, looks like they've fucking seen every battle on the planet.
Except this.
Any of the speaker
Looks like a
candidates here.
defecto giant.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, so do you say that?
Yeah.
Yes, here! And you see 2 hands come up in the crowd. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Either one, get over here, I don't
But-
care.
but- the more the
Put to
better.
me, even both of you, I don't care.
Yeah,
All the
what-
better. Let's bring it all in.
Yep, teamwork.
You see, you see 2 people run out. A dwarf.
Was it the non-binary elf that went, oh, for fuck's sake?
No, that was the 2 of them saying at each other.
Alright.
The elf just kind of backs off. Like this seems to be like de facto leader of the militia, but now 2 more people
Right,
come
okay.
out. These are the 2 people who seem to be like on call to be speaker.
Yep.
You see a dwarf.
Shit. No.
Burly and very tall for a dwarf.
I'm 4'8".
And a tall human
Mm.
who ran forward, and the dwarf goes white when he sees.
Yeah, we know.
Trust me.
Don't panic.
You can always step back.
Oh, like hell I will.
If there's one thing that outdoes a dwarf's fear, it's their pride.
Look.
You guys are gonna need protection. Shit's fucked.
I don't know how to do this. I don't want to be here either.
Militia leader, you seem to be a little bit more on it.
Yeah.
No offense to you two.
I'm not even the leader, but
Okay.
Okay.
You seem to know what you're
All right. Fine.
You're capable of talking.
Do you understand why we're a little bit worried here? You killed our speaker.
Speaker tried to kill us.
Because you were stealing our mead.
Fair point.
Bad dog. Oh wait, this will be gang.
This is gang, yeah.
Gang, because gang's the one that speaks common.
Gangs on this, yeah.
We promise. You give us meat. We no hurt you. We promise.
I understand why that's not good enough, right? Whispers to you guys.
What else do you need?
Well, they were already taking the mead. They need. They're still going to lose out.
If you teach, so they want mead, right? If you teach them how to make it, the whole town gets more.
Or something of worth.
Look, I'm sorry,
you
mead
can
making, hard
Labour.
process.
Yeah,
Takes
yeah. Look at them. They're fucking strong.
No, that's not what I mean. It takes patience. It takes delicacy. He's got a point.
Well, do you have any, like, you know, like bodyguards, you know, the threats coming into the town?
Yeah.
I mean,
These
they-
guys are
that we
fucking
need.
strong.
That we need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we need.
What's going on over there?
Well, we're discussing.
Diplomacy.
Oh, Mr. Diplomacy.
Right. Okay.
This is the best shot without more bloodshed. Like,
Fucking look at the size of them.
something amazing could happen here. I know it's insane.
Can I? And the dwarf comes up to you. Can I ask just one question?
Yeah, go
Sure.
for it.
You're the lot I've heard about, aren't you?
Probably, but it depends on what you've heard.
You're the light walkers or whatever.
Yeah, okay, that's it.
Very close, yeah.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Why don't you just lay waste to them? You've fought bigger things.
We
The amazing achievement here is that we've got them to not pummel us into the ground and also not coming in here to ravage everyone and turn them also into dust.
not
Believe me, it was very
not
difficult.
everything we've achieved has been with arms.
And I'll tell you something, this is a fuck ton harder.
Really?
Yes.
Do you
Yes,
want to,
really. Do you want to try
if
and
you wanted to
negotiate?
try and, you know, like, but it was very hard.
Look, this has a chance to work out really fucking well. They get mead, you guys get protection. You're a small fucking town in the middle of this hell. You're gonna fucking need it.
And between us, as one of the you being one of the speaker candidates, bad shit is coming. You're gonna need protection.
You're gonna need protection. You missed out on the speak. I assume you heard that the meeting happened.
Well, I don't really know what the meeting's about, but
Well, we'll
sounds like
happily
something
fill
bad.
you in, but there's some bullshit going down.
Okay. All right. Fine. Okay. Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, good point.
Give me my health back, please, before we get pummeled into the dirt.
So, they seem to trust you the most. Will you deliver the news to them?
Sure.
Of course,
That's
of
the
course.
deal. They defend the town. They are
Yep.
part of the militia.
Yep.
Okay.
In return, they drink a lot, don't they?
Probably, but if you...
How much mead do you want?
Lots.
Fuck.
Ooh. Big carts go to towns. Big towns.
Yep.
We want a town cart of mead.
That's not where I thought that was going. Shit.
Thought that could work. Because how many cards do you put out?
Depends on the or. I don't do it myself. I don't. Okay, fine. This is the deal for now. Tell them we'll offer them a town cart full of mead. We're just gonna have to.
Logistically figure it out.
Yep.
Just gonna have to increase production somehow.
Well, if you got them defending the town.
Yeah.
Or if there's any manual labour, if they can carry things.
Tell them. Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Tell them they'll get 6 barrels of mead. That's what Brynshanda gets every week.
Fuck.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. All right. You're the
Sure,
giant. You're
yeah.
the
You're
big giant.
You're the
Yeah.
giant face.
Just rude. For 6 barrels of mead, they'll accept your deal.
Did we? What was the time on that? 6 barrels of mead per.
I'm assuming it was when how the
Weekly.
Yeah.
yeah weekly.
Sim,
But you've got to protect this town.
And not kill them. Or attack. Yeah.
And if they ask you to do like heavy lifting, you show them how strong you are without breaking things.
doing it. He just doesn't want to be like anywhere near them, but also like, yeah.
This huge hand
Just picks me up and
I got what we wanted. Boom, let's go.
no! It was a trap. They're smarter than we gave them credit. I'll turn myself into a fireball again. Don't think I won't.
Great balls.
You won't need to.
No! That doesn't help. Then we're all on fire and they're still running away with me.
We now friends of town.
Gang shouts out very loudly, and friend screams out,
Friends.
Did this just fucking work?
and the town looks at
Come
each
back.
other and go,
Come back in a month and see what happens.
like you see very mixed opinions all around.
I just fucking go with it, please.
Lucius
Just
is
go
going
with it.
And
Friends.
the two Verbig turn around and start walking back towards their lair.
Me.
How was that
I don't
more stressful
than the
than
town.
the speaker's conversation?
How did that go better?
I don't.
It did
good-
definitely go
good
better.
point, yeah.
It did definitely go better. Right.
Even if
Such
it's
a sense of good mead. The Verbig threat has been vanquished.
And you feel like some people go, yeah, and other people just don't do anything. They look around very worried.
Yeah, that's fair.
I get a feeling this hasn't actually swayed them one way or the other for a speaker.
I mean, it's something for a start, right? Everywhere needs a start.
It's a start.
And then
It's
maybe
They can work out the details.
if we come back and it's gone bad,
We'll deal with it.
we'll deal. Yeah, this is saying this to them.
Yeah.
We've not we've got something bad that we need to deal with, so we're on a tight schedule. But if we come back and it's not working,
We'll deal with it.
we'll deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if this is just a temporary solution.
Can I have a word with you? Says the human who was on the other person who was in line for speaker.
Yeah, sure. Is this a private word or we what?
No, I mean you might be all interested in hearing this.
Okay.
If you want to come back soon, after you've sorted out your thing, that'd be much appreciated. I want to ask you something, and just looks that the dwarf has gone off.
Yeah.
My name's Olivessa, and the way you spoke to that Verbig, impressive. Have you considered running for office?
I knew it.
The fact that you managed to pull that off in the first place. Look, I must be honest. I love Good Mead, but I do not want to be speaker. I am not cut out for it. The only reason I'm running is to run against that guy. Points over to the dwarf, to Shandar. I have seen him make frequent trips to Targos.
Oh.
You don't need to say any more.
Okay, because I was just going off of rumours and
Oh, the
hearsay.
rumours
Oh,
are.
you are 100% right.
Yeah,
in your
no,
vibes.
fuck that.
Bad
If you
vibes.
ever get any kind of stuff, any kind of missives from Max Ildenar, do your best to ignore them, burn whoever brought them. No, I'm kidding.
If it
But
works out
Don't
with
shoot the
the
messenger.
giants, maybe get the giant stuff.
especially if you get, what was it? It's winged serpents that deliver their messages
Oh yeah,
or something.
fuck those.
Bad omens.
Just
bring the
fuck
Sounds
that.
bad.
Fuck that guy.
Right, no, I
Fuck
will,
his
but
guard.
I hope I don't have the power to do anything about it because, again, I don't really want to do the job.
I'll make you a deal. If we make it back alive from what we're gonna go do in the mountains, which is not likely,
Oh,
I'll come back and I'll consider it.
thank
But
you.
I don't know how long that's going to take.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know what I've just agreed to, but sure.
Hey, if you make it back, you'll be something of even more of a local legend.
Well,
Go,
yeah, I
buddy.
guess I won't have to run against anybody, but
Yeah.
Well, you'd have to run against the other dwarf, I assume.
yeah, but it's not going to be difficult if we've just taken out a...
I mean, is there I know it's you're on a schedule to get the speaker anyway, but
No, elections are called when they're meant to be called. When what? Elections are called when the candidates decide that it's time, when the candidates agree to it.
I see.
I know that Shandar is planning on beginning his campaigning quite soon.
Right.
So if you want a chance of beating him, you'll want to start your campaigning as well. But you don't have to do it right this second. It is.
Campaigning, I'm gonna try and protect the. I don't fucking.
Well, I know they seem unsure now, but what you just pulled with the Verbig, if that proves to be profitable and good for the town, that's huge. And your reputation across 10 towns is very impressive as well.
Not impressive enough, unfortunately.
Apparently so. We need to talk with some people in this town about that.
About what? Just tell them.
Preparing.
Who would you say are?
Who are the movers who helps get things done in this town?
We've just been following the patterns.
Pulling together. I mean, you, the de facto head of the militia, at least,
Priests.
They wanted to protect the town at least.
Yeah.
Seem to have heads on your shoulders. So we're going to tell you something that's probably going to get us into trouble, but fuck it.
Do we want to do it out here in the open, or should we go back into the shrine?
Yeah, let's go somewhere a bit quiet to
Yeah.
talk about this.
You go back into the shrine.
And if we can grab the
Militia
guy as well.
Sure, yeah.
Not binary.
They are.
That guy's not binary.
You can call him guy.
Like literally as we're walking, we're going,
Yeah,
Come with
they
us.
come with you as well. Yep.
Yeah. He's gonna have a phobia of
Picked up.
Yeah, for people being picked
You'll
up
have
or
to
seeing
stop tossing me.
seeing people pick up barrels. He's like,
Bills.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So there was a meeting of the speakers in East Haven because there is pretty good evidence from us that there is a Duragar army that is planning to sweep 10 towns and take it for themselves because there's no sunlight anymore.
So they don't have to hide underground.
They don't have to live underground with the rest of the monsters of the Underdeep.
Underdark.
That's what we're trying to go and fix.
If that's true,
Verbig guards would be handy,
they really would.
especially if they like eating dwarf, because that's all they're going to fucking be. Apart from
See, actually.
possibly a Shardolin,
So they've been
Dragon.
gathering Shardolin.
which is a cursed metal.
It's a cursed metal.
Looks like this. Brings out his halberd without chopping anyone's head off.
So they've been gathering a fuck ton of that. They are planning on making a automaton dragon. We don't know how successful this is going to be. We very much intend to stop it.
Which is why we can't hang around.
Which is why we can't hang around, but we cannot make any promises or guarantees.
And our problem, as well, is that the meeting passed with a
Negative vote.
negative vote.
Close, but
Max, guess who?
Ma-
guess
Yeah,
who
guess
was
who-
Max
problematic?
Silvanar's got his wormy serpent fingers into Tourmaline and Bremen and somewhere. Oh, is it just that?
It was, yeah, Tourmaline and
Someone we pissed off, I can't remember. We didn't even piss
Good
them
Mead. Possibly.
Well, Good Mead didn't have a vote.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
no, I know, but
the
we'll have
dwarf.
we'll have its claws into Good Mead
Shit.
as well.
Yeah,
In
that's kind
I
of
mean,
the.
oh god, can we go do this and then do Targos and then come back? Because Targos is a. Well, I mean, I suppose I probably have.
Max Silvanar's fucking problem.
That's a later problem. As much of a problem as Max Sildanar is, he's not the immediate threat.
No.
Unfortunately, he's just a.
And his damage is going to be minuscule compared to this bullshit.
Well, it's going to be his fucking
It's
fault.
going to be his fault, yeah.
Yeah.
the god says, well, the small town, but I'll do what I can.
Yeah.
I'll rouse up my boys and we'll make sure we protect this place.
If you can try and train others, even if it's just in the very basics, just how to use improvised weapons. I'm assuming you've all got pitchforks and shovels. You can fucking hit a Durga over the head.
Because unfortunately, because of the vote, you won't be getting help from anyone else if they do come. And you and Dugan's Hall are probably the closest.
We tried, but
We
yeah.
fucking tried.
That's
Also,
why
do you
we're in a
have-
hurry.
Do you think they could come here first?
We don't know where they're going to come from.
We literally all we know is that
Depends what.
they are there.
Oh, Tonaich, you have a.
Oh yeah, I've got the map. I'm going to show them the map, like roughly
This
where
is where we're
else
off
they
to.
are.
Oh yeah, that is pretty close.
Yeah.
With not with any luck, they'll probably. It makes sense to go for East Haven first.
Because it's bigger.
Because it's bigger, and then they'll have a better foothold for the rest. But I mean, if the army's as big as the people that was the Duragar that we've interrogated, then probably won't have a problem sweeping across the whole place in one.
Do you have anywhere nearby that you could evacuate to?
Well, there's the Verbeek caves now,
There is the Verbeek caves. I don't think...
which isn't ideal.
It's not ideal. You could fit...
The relationship goes
For,
well.
for
It's a pretty sizable
For a
cave.
time, given the size of this town, I reckon you could probably fit the population in at a squish.
And as long as you keep the Verbeek focused on the fact that the Mead's going to be gone,
Yeah.
They'll pretty much be motivated to help, I imagine.
and
Very
tasty,
well.
tasty dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With any luck, they might eat your.
Do we
Duragar problem.
Duragar as well?
I have no idea. I wasn't even sure that they actually ate dwarves. I thought it was just a fairy story, but apparently
I imagine
not.
they're probably too stupid to know that there's a difference in between one
Well,
maybe being evil and...
I don't know. Looking at them, they look like they might be a bit more bitter. Don't know if that's because of their general bitter demeanour.
Maybe they like the taste.
Mm. Make them into a fine ale or something.
Well, we've certainly got some things to process.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Sorry,
for dropping this on
that.
you. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm glad.
It's more important
I'm
that
glad.
at least somebody knows here rather than it happening by surprise.
And that someone's actually listened to us, that feels
Take
quite
notes.
nice again.
Take it seriously.
Just gotta hope that the Verbeek thing kind of at least works out or stays stable.
Yeah,
Right. Well, we will monitor that closely.
of course.
Please return soon.
We will do our fucking best.
Absolutely.
Well, if we've returned, hopefully means we've. Well, if we come back, I'm not leaving those mountains until I'm either dead or it's solved. So if we come back, that'll be good news.
Yeah.
Or it's
Can't
got,
speak for the rest
or
of
shit's gotten so fucked that our best option has become come back here and just help however we can.
Yeah.
So
which will be bad still.
We'll see how it goes, eh?
Very well.
Yeah.
If you
Alright.
thought the weather was the worst thing about it,
Thank you. I
Of course.
don't think we know quite yet, but I hope and I think you've done a great service to Good Mead.
well,
We try.
you can make it work. We've given you we've given you a possibility. It's down to you guys now. Best of luck with it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I hope it works out well.
Okay. And with that, you wrap up business here, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, what do you do?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like midday if you left like first thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's, yeah.
we
So,
gotta go kill some dire wolves or whatever.
Kill
fucking
some
direwolves.
direwolves, yeah.
Even if we don't get to into Dugan's Hall.
We can just
Yeah, how long if we...
Oh, the axe breaks it'll just take.
Yeah,
It's a road again, so it'll be.
Oh, sorry.
I'm pretty sure it's close between here and Dugan's Hall and also
Yeah.
here at East Haven.
But
it's actually pretty.
Depends the
A
quality.
little bit shorter. It's gonna be 2 hours.
Okay.
That's the
That's fine.
quality of the road.
2 hours and slightly more.
Yeah.
Cool. So you mount up on your axe beaks.
Yeah.
You ride off. Yeah. And leave the honestly quite charming nature of Good Mead. You know, it's small, but it's a beautiful little town.
Mm.
I like Good Mead.
And I'll say, you know, just
do
because I don't know
enjoy
when it's
Mead.
going to come up next. You notice as you ride through the town, and you asked as well around about this. You find out what the deal with the dinosaurs are.
Oh yeah. Oster definitely would have.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
find out that the majority of citizens from Good Mead hail from when the town was founded centuries ago. Are immigrants from a land called Chult. Chult is a jungle-clad peninsula way down in the south. Oh, I can't even fucking fathom how far away it is from here.
Yeah, Jesus.
Known for its many dinosaurs. And they ventured up here and settled here, and yeah.
They went, I'm going to go to the opposite side of the planet.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Maybe they were so far down they went the short way.
But you have left
How
that
long ago was that?
centuries. It was
How many centuries? Are we talking like
Oh, I-
500, like a millennia, like?
I mean, there's still.
Brazilian.
We're assuming that the dinosaurs are still there, if that's what you mean.
couple of centuries. Yeah. Around the time the rest of Towns was founded.
So
Okay.
After we've done the Duragar and then found your sister, we're going to go find the dinosaurs.
On the opposite side of the
No,
planet.
Yeah, okay. If you want to go to
We need a summer vacation. We're gonna find dinos.
And it is a summer vacation that's going to take several years to get to.
It's a shame that isn't because Chult is the setting for this adventure.
I was wondering why I'd heard it. I definitely heard you say it, yeah.
Which Izzy was in when I ran it. But
Very nice.
yeah, anyway, that's very much a side story. Anyway, you ride off on your axe beaks south.
Can we get 2 towns done in one session?
And where you arrive, the place you arrive at.
Looks like a hole.
So, when Good Mead and its forest has been left behind, you see a road ahead, a road behind you. You see a flat ice sheet stretching as far as you can see, and white-grey mist swirling all around.
Love that.
It's as if you're out in the middle of a desert. It's like the salt marsh from The Woman in White, but made of ice. You see nothing ahead, but you can imagine it.
Yeah.
Dust storm.
I mean, I can imagine ice fields.
Yeah.
And as you ride along the shores of Redwater, you begin to see the very faintest outlines of a town. But can it even be called that? You see a handful of houses. 24 maybe.
I think Dugan's Hole was the smallest one, wasn't it?
And even as you go closer, you see, well, first of all, this is what you see.
Oh, yeah, that's small.
That is a hole.
Right on the edge of the world, it feels like. As your axe beaks begin to ride into the city, in amongst the tiny little houses.
I'm not sure we're going into it.
Yeah, we'll probably try and keep
We're
our distance.
skirting around the edge.
See if there's any, just not a guard necessarily, but somebody who's watching out to see if there are dire wolves.
Yeah.
But
No watchers. You do see, as you look out on the lake, eerie black shapes, silhouettes, shadows, maybe 5 of them, spaced very, very far apart, sitting down on the lake with their hoods down. Humanoids looking down at the ice.
that's
Human-sized?
fucking weird. Wait,
Very
on the ice, on the lake.
Ice, out on Redwaters.
Hoods, as in, and Lucius is looking at Ostra at this moment. Are these hoods comparable to the
Oh,
to
the
ones that
cultists.
yeah,
Cultists.
cult
Oh,
hoods,
right,
or is it just
I
kind of
don't
like
think so. I think they just look like normal winter clothes.
okay?
They're just kneeling, looking down at the ice.
Still a
Are
little.
they moving at all?
They are eerily still. Actually, you can make a perception check as you look at them if you want.
I'm not scared anymore. That's better, dickhead.
3.
I don't like frightened.
5.
Dirty 20.
That's better. Baroth, you begin to see that they are holding fishing tackle and have little holes in front of them, so they are ice fishing.
Oh, that's less weird. Okay, I thought there was some cult shit going on. No, they're just ice fishing.
Honestly, I was starting to think that maybe they were people who had been sent out to die.
Mm.
Yeah.
I thought it was maybe some weird magic creating a perimeter and
Maybe.
a village or something.
Yeah.
Right, should we go so fucking find these dire wolves then?
So,
I mean, if there's anybody wandering around,
I mean,
try and just be like, hey, is there?
they're not wandering down here. These guys are far enough away from
No,
the
no,
Yeah,
town.
no, I meant
like
just
in the town.
in the town in general. If there's anybody just pottering
Yeah,
around
you
and stuff,
see-
just be like, hey, we heard there were wolves.
Yeah, you see 1 or 2 people moving about.
Hopefully,
You see
haven't got our faces painted. Just
No.
don't let these people in. Kill them on sight.
Yeah.
you see 2 people wandering around together, very closely by, and clearly just going from one house to another as
Yeah.
you enter Drugan's Hole.
Hello there. We heard the village was beset by dire wolves. We're here to sort it out. It's gonna be the speaker, isn't it?
It's not.
Oh, okay.
However, much like the speaker, she has slightly pointed ears, pointed teeth as well, small, misshapen ears.
Fuck are you people?
Dire wolves. They ain't dire wolves. They be beasts from hell. What are you lot doing here?
We're here
Need to help.
to kill the things that are killing you, apparently.
Pest control.
We don't much take to outsiders.
You don't need to. We'll keep to the borders, deal with the problem, and be on our way.
And the one who stood next to her puts his hood down. He bears a striking resemblance to the woman who just spoke. Yeah, like kind of same colour hair and such. But my love.
That's exactly the same voice.
The psychic damage that we used from that.
This is canon.
But my love, our kids. What if they're dead? They ain't here no more. They not made it back.
Is that Sif and Nim? I've forgotten the fucking names.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sif and oh fuck.
He didn't remember either. We got it.
Shit,
forgot
that's
my
bad.
child's
Oh yes, my
No,
beloved
no.
children. Oh, watch his face.
Sif and Finn. Yes.
They made it. They made it to East Haven. They put the notice up. That's why we're here.
We know that, but they not made it back.
Do we know if they were still in East Haven?
There's too many people in East Haven for us to find them. Don't know if we.
There's food in East Haven. And once they hear that the situation's been sorted out here, hopefully they'll come back. You can put word out.
Food in East Haven. We know our speaker told us. Food in East Haven for East Haven.
It's not for East Haven. It's
Them-
for people who ask for it.
Nah, we know the deal. Them cheap lot that found this magic cauldron, they sold it to town. They sold it to East Haven, so only East Haven could have it.
I think if you're willing to go and look, there's a stipulation that anyone that asks for food is given it.
You were told that that the speaker was going to prioritize.
Prioritise.
Yeah,
East Haven.
prioritise, but we said
Yeah.
And you also know that the
It
soup
doesn't-
can't feed
Yeah.
everyone in
yeah,
East
I
Haven.
know.
Even if that were true, we're not traveling there. That's a day's journey.
It's a dangerous road.
Where are the beasts from hell?
Yeah. If we deal with those,
Scouting
maybe you can
around.
get food here more easily.
Please,
Says the man.
find our children. Please find them. No, come.
We'll do our best,
We'll do our best.
They're dead. It ain't worth it.
but we need to know where the beasts are.
Points out to out on the like kind of down southeast, so kind of out to the lake, but also out on the
Yeah.
tundra. Yeah.
Is it a cave?
Nay.
Just out in the open. Okay.
Well, we can all be baked this time.
Yeah, equal for once.
Yeah.
I mean, do we want to pitch up?
What time is it?
It's about
It's like afternoon, isn't it?
yeah, it's afternoon. Yeah,
Early afternoon?
yeah, kind of. Yeah,
I'm
probably about 3, 4.
Should we good to go?
Yeah.
Might as well.
Do we want to walk to the? I don't really want to bring the axe beaks to a dove.
No, let's...
Do we get an idea of how far we're going to be travelling out? Or can we get an idea?
If we have a look out.
Yeah.
Well, you know that. I mean, you can't see.
Can't
things.
see
No,
them,
no,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
And you know that they've just been stalking around town, harassing people who have been venturing out.
So we probably don't have to go too far.
Probably don't go too far. Are there any trees we can tie our axe beaks to?
Yeah, there's trees around here. Yeah.
Cool. We'll do that.
Yeah, we'll do that. We should be back. Well, they haven't eaten, so we have to give them 2 rations anyway.
I gave them mine
Okay.
earlier.
I did not, and neither did
You
Oscar.
care not for bird.
No, or steady. 3, cool. Just come on, off the rations. Keep going. Talk amongst
Guess we're gonna go head out towards the open plains and the ice and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
As long as these fucking things don't talk back, just let me kill something.
Oh,
with
I'll
it.
bet you a solid gold.
I know you
But
can
no.
distort the value of money.
You don't know.
I've seen I've seen you do it twice. You tried to distort the value of my brain.
I'll allow it. No.
No!
What does it
You can't decrease my intelligence anymore.
So, as you begin to travel out of Dugan's Hole, the 3 people you see on your way out give you some shady looks.
Yeah, that's fine.
Lots of doors go.
We're not.
Yeah, well-
we're not here to make friends.
You do manage to catch though that many of them have these very similar features.
Do we at all kind of recognise what they might be or where this might come from?
Make a nature check.
You a second ago. Fucking hell.
Oh, freaking nature.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, come on!
Catherine.
Stop it!
Catheroni!
I got a 14 with a -3.
I got an 8 with a +4.
That's a 20 for a 20.
Yeah, so
you don't need us.
Lucius, I don't. Yeah, you just need
Why is
this,
Lucius
this
on the
hellish
White
streak of 1s and 20s. Lucius, you a disturbing realization dawns upon you.
What do you tell us?
This
Share
is
us your
a
wisdom.
very small, very isolated, very dwindling population, and these are the kind of
Not just incest.
these are the kind of traits that you can often see when a lot of inbreeding has
Yeah.
been happening.
Fuck.
Alright. Lucius is just gonna go,
So you're telling me
yeah,
it's
I don't know what that could be, and just start walking a little bit faster.
the correlation between Dugan's Hole and Cornwall increases.
Fight me,
I
Cornwall.
wasn't gonna say anything, but
I will take on the entirety of your fake country.
oh, they'd fight you for that.
Yeah, they would.
With their 6 fingers on each hand. And the money that they're not getting from the EU anymore. Idiots. Anyway.
So,
Moving swiftly on.
as you begin,
Cornwall calls for reassurance that their funding from the EU will not dwindle with Brexit.
No,
I remember reading that the day after the vote.
Yeah.
anyway, as you begin to leave, you walk through through a strange monument. The only sort of thing of note
Hey,
in
what the
this
fuck is
town.
that?
20 massive stones. 19 stones in a triangle and 1 right in the center.
Looks like a plectrum.
Just a little bit. And they look old, completely featureless. The only notable thing is that they have been arranged in this order.
20 stones of Thurin.
Yeah, Thrun. And you... Yeah. Do you walk past them or do you...
I want to have a look.
Yeah.
See if this is some kind of religious thing.
Stone boy.
Well, you said the stones were featureless, so there's probably nothing I can learn from.
It's just stones, but you can make a religion check if you want.
Yeah.
With
Have they been
proficiency.
carved at all?
Okay.
Even
Roughly
just in like,
equal size.
even just like, have they been chiseled out of a cliff?
No, they're just roughly equal size.
I'm proficient in religion. That's only -1.
But it's also
Double proficiency because it's stone.
stone.
Oh, because it's alright then. So it's +1 for a 14.
Okay. You have no idea.
No.
Not because of the roll, but like this seems very
Weird.
esoteric
Yeah.
and old, fucking old.
Is there any sign of like wolf claw? You know, any fur?
I was really hoping it was going to be vampiricism and not inbreeding. That was the reason that they look weird.
I thought it was going to be like goblin ancestry. Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something.
no.
Does
Once again, there's nothing about Dugan's Hole that doesn't just suck.
Yeah. Is this on like a raised mound?
A little bit, yeah.
Could it possibly be some kind of ancient burial ground? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Not that I want to go digging up, just in case we are correct. In which case we're like, yay! Oh no! We've pissed off all of the ghosts.
Could
Now- now that
could
you've
could
said-
do his sense the dead
I was just
thing.
about to say if it's graves,
It's undead, so probably
Yeah.
not.
None.
Cool.
So even if it is graves, you wouldn't be able to tell.
but if there's anything
If there's an
underneath that's
undead.
about to pop up
That's
and
the thing,
bite
yeah.
the shit out of us, then
Yeah, I guess.
yeah.
It maybe if we can get on good terms with the horrible speaker, then we can find out. But I'm not holding out any hope that we're ever going to solve this mystery.
We might maybe.
Unless one of the wolves tells us, or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Fucking hellhounds, apparently.
Well, speaking of,
Yeah.
We did fucking make it
very
far.
quickly, about 20 minutes after you've left town,
Yeah.
leaving these stones behind,
Mm.
2 wolves appear before you. But indeed, they are fucking large.
Come on, you fuckers. I'm doing halberd for this one.
Cool. Yeah, so you see them slowly approach from out of the Come on, where are you?
Very slowly approach.
What have I ever very unhelpfully labelled you as?
Big fat wolf.
Oh, there we go.
Bitch.
Puppy boy.
Doggo.
Doggo.
So,
Oh Jesus.
Oh God! Please tell me that's a child.
Yes.
no, that's you.
No. Me.
These are very large, larger than direwolves.
Oh no.
And they
I
have
can see the blue eyes.
glowing blue eyes.
Oh,
There is
half a world.
something
Oriole.
winter touched about these things. They walk towards you. One of them is limping.
Good. Don't say it. Fucking talk to me.
Please help us.
You owe me a gold.
Shit! You were gonna give me a copper and call it a
You owe
gold.
me a real gold.
What do you need? While they argue, what's the fucking problem?
The one limping says,
I'm hurt. We are the pets of a furious frost giant.
Okay.
Garagai. The frost giant general, he kicks me, beats me, treats me bad.
We're gonna have to kill another giant.
Hang on. Frost giant general
Garagai.
asshole.
Okay, right. Yes.
Nobody got the name down. Yes.
Do I recognise the name?
Garagai.
Yeah. Is it like a historical?
Make a history check.
Or do I recognise the name?
Go for it. Anyone who wants.
Why not?
11.
16.
4. Oster? What was that something, wasn't it?
Oster hasn't been rolling for these.
Oh, yeah.
Who rolled a 16?
Me.
And that's the highest one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you got no idea.
Okay,
That's
fine.
Please, Garagai. Evil man.
Is he the one that's been making you attack the people of this town?
Yes, but we haven't attacked anyone. But Garagai took 2 children. Captured them. Please follow us to his lodge.
A real quick insight?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we
Perhaps?
insight this?
Go for it.
Perhaps.
Go for it.
Baroth isn't thinking. For fuck
Oh my
sake,
God!
Catherine!
What? No!
How?
No!
How?
Catherine, you're banned from the table.
How?
The game is now broken. D&D as a game is broken.
I was like, shut all this session!
You broke it. Catherine,
It can roll other than 20s and 1s.
you roll it.
You did get a 4 just before that.
Catherine,
I get 2, I get 20. I get 4, I get 20. I get 7, I get 20.
That has the source code. It is!
Oh my God!
you're cheating.
You're blessed.
You've used the cheat code. Okay.
Sorry, what was I rolling inside?
You aim botted.
Do you have a -6? No. Okay, in that case,
Oh my God.
yeah, you've noticed that this wolf has, it's subtle, but this wolf has on occasion forgotten which leg it's supposed to be limping on.
So you've definitely not been attacking any of these people.
I'm gonna rub out this bit.
How'd you get the injury? From being beaten, or?
Yes. Please.
The other wolf, by the way, has been quiet this whole time.
Does your friend speak?
Yes. I speak.
So...
Just wait for the punchline.
Does he beat you as well? Lucius is asking the other one. Because you look fine.
Look. Come with us and help us save these children, or we might attack you.
We're on a bit of a tight schedule.
Garagai won't mess with all of us if we go on force.
Who's to say you're not just going to rush us while we're en route? You guys are pretty big.
They look at each other. Very well. Very well. Only problem is it is awfully cold in that lounge. And I hope that they won't suffer too much longer. And the two of them turn around and begin to leave.
I'm fucking following them.
The
Yeah.
cold will see to that.
And yeah, they begin to walk away. And you, wait, are you following
Yeah,
them?
at a distance.
I'm just gonna be like,
Lucius is just looking down and I'm like,
what's the problem?
what's the situation?
You notice that one of them's got the limp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does he keep switching which leg is limping?
Oh!
Oh. Right.
I've got a very, very bad vibe.
Well,
Yep.
there is a good chance that they're still leading us to the kids.
Is that Kiesel TV tuning in again? Good to see
Hey,
you, my man.
Dawes!
I briefly waved. We were RPing.
It's been a while.
Cats rolled 8 20s.
Some
That's
some
insane.
source code.
I mean, to be fair, all you're doing is balancing out my terrible ones. So.
But yeah, sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
Really good. Okay, yes.
Count
do
kids
proceed.
that have gone missing.
The two.
It's gonna
We
be
know.
two.
Well, we know they made it to East Haven. Maybe they got snatched on the way back.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If there's even a chance that that bit is at least the truth,
We need to.
we need to go.
Very well.
And Ulster agrees with me because I am controlling Ulster.
Yes, Ulster
Ulster
agrees
would
with you.
absolutely go after
Yeah.
Chad.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, fucking, we can still follow them, I guess.
Yeah.
They're getting what they want at the end of the day. Oh, they don't know that they're going to die, but they're getting there at the end.
At least we know. At least we know we're not going in.
I'm just really hoping they were lying about the fucking frost giant. I'm sick of giants.
Yeah, you've had a rough
Yeah,
day.
it's
of
been a bit
Sick of the frost.
People that want to eat you.
Don't know about. I don't think frost giants do. They're generally a bit more intelligent to enjoy better food than just fucking raw dwarf.
Cooked dwarf.
But you never know. I haven't actually met one.
I mean, we did.
We met a dead one.
No, we met the one on the road. That
Oh,
told us
we
if we
did, we
Oh,
did.
that- was that a
I
frost giant?
think so. It was the one
Yeah.
that said that if we
Yeah.
came back, he would kill us. He let us go this one time because we.
Oh no!
I hope it's not the same. One.
If it's the same one, then we don't have to bother talking to him because he's going to try and kill us anyway.
Yeah.
Listen, I just want to be able to fight something without it playing on my conscience
Yeah,
by
maybe.
saying things like Uncle Doug and being called friend. We weren't going to win that fight anyway, so yeah, we'll follow the wolves, see what they do.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they actually
Are you
leave.
following them stealthily?
There's no point. We're not going to succeed on that roll.
Yeah.
Do we want to try?
Yeah, sure.
Give it a shot.
Nope.
See?
Why are you rolling at disadvantage?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
why are you rolling a disadvantage? Roll one
Roll.
of again.
Roll on, not the pink
Not
one.
the pink one. Save that one for another time. Okay.
4.
I thought it was for a second. 4.
12.
12.
think
Stealth,
wolves-
isn't it?
yes.
They were doing
That's pretty good.
14.
I think they have pretty good perception.
14. Yeah, okay, cool. As you begin to walk across the tundra, giving like there's like a solid like 80 feet between you and them, just to give them, and keeping on this side.
Yeah.
Yeah, they. After a while, they turn around, smile at you, and the two of them keep going.
Mm.
They fully stop pretending to limp now.
Cool.
They're just walking, and they know that you're in tow.
I would say, do we want to kill them before we get there, but also we don't know where the fucking lodge is.
Exactly.
Yeah, might as well wait.
That was why I didn't want to kill them immediately.
Which is fantastic restraint, because I know that you would have loved to.
As soon as they
start
spoke, I knew some bullshit was going to happen.
You hear a howl in the distance. This is after about another half an hour of travel. A howl in the distance, and a wolf appears, and then another, and another. 7 ordinary wolves
Okay, still not great.
stand on a snowy ridge looking down at you, howling and baring their teeth. And then one of the 2 winter wolves turns around and goes, and the wolves go,
Okay, so they're not friends.
all turn around, and the wolves immediately leave as their larger brother and scare them off.
That's
shit.
because they want the food.
Mm.
So they're not friends with the wolves, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the wolves aren't also going to attack us on the way back.
I'm gonna, while we're walking, I'm gonna take one of the fuzzy objects out of my
Yeah.
tricks and just lob it onto the ice.
Yeah.
Because I want to see what the fuck this does.
Here we are.
And
Okay,
it might
it's
be a
happened.
chicken, and it might be a fucking. Both the wolves turn out, and they just say, like, what the fuck?
Make
You
roll
so
a d8.
oh, I roll a d8.
You roll a d8.
Yeah, boy.
This is some fable shit, so I'll use the
Nice.
The fey bullshit dice.
7.
You get 7 dire wolves.
Is it a wolf?
It's a dire wolf.
Yay!
You
Friend!
throw this grey fuzzy object.
The fuck was that?
Oh my god! Oh shit! And where it lands, a way too big kind of explosion of snow boom, billows up, and as it lands,
What did you
a
do?
majestic bear-sized wolf stands there in his place.
What did
Tonaich,
you
we don't
do?
need more wolves. Tonaich. I think this one's mine. I think this one's okay.
Is this more fluid?
Please don't eat me.
What did you do?
Puts its snout in,
Yeah,
your,
it's
in your hand.
Oh god.
And then bite it.
So you know the bag that we got.
Yeah, the bag
that we got.
I forgot about that bag.
We got a bag.
We got a bag.
There's like these fuzzy balls in it. If you throw them, like a random animal appears.
And we gotta roll.
Just like
Just
just a teensy bit of warning.
This is fucking great.
Because
Two winter wolves are full on, have turned around and are looking at this
Like-
sky.
Because I am fucking warm right now, but I would rather not be.
Don't mind us.
Sure.
Oh god. She might be fucking better than that. I love that. Just like they turn around, there's suddenly a dog, and she's like, "Hey, don't worry about it. Okay, it's fine. It's all good."
Whispered something to each other.
So the dire wolf is smaller than these two.
Yeah.
Slightly smaller. They are both large creatures,
Yeah.
but
The winter wolves are
the,
bigger.
yeah, the winter wolves are just a little bulkier.
Hey, direwolf, did you hear what they said? Was it good? Was it fine? Yep. Cool, you can't speak.
Oh, yeah. Just a regular regular magic dire wolf that appeared from a ball of
I
lint.
just need to regular direwolf actually.
Name all of them.
Does it? Or is it like automatically allied with the other thing?
Yes.
Okay.
So the creature is friendly to you and your companions.
Oh, okay.
And
Very
it
good.
and the Axel might.
How long does it last?
Well, it doesn't say, but it says once 3 objects have been pulled from the bag can't be used until the next dawn. So, oh, hang on. Creature vanishes at the next dawn or when it is reduced to 0 hit points.
Oh, okay.
So it's
We've got a wolf for the rest of the day.
got a wolf
Yeah.
for the rest of the day.
Or until it dies.
Yeah.
That would be very
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah.
And the big restriction is you have to use, I think, a bonus action to command it.
Yes.
Okay,
So,
that's not too bad.
It's pretty fucking good.
That's pretty fucking
and otherwise, I'm gonna say just it says otherwise it acts according to its nature.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
It's only in rare occasions that it's going to actually like
Attack.
actively fight back.
Yeah.
In my like most animals are going to opt to
Self-defense.
get out of
Isn't
there.
it like
Yeah.
the thing with
Either don't or
I can't remember what spell, but Grey did it a bit where it's like
If
They-
they'll take the dog
yeah, if you're
action on
reduced to
it.
0, they're
Yeah.
basically gonna do whatever they. If
Yeah.
you decided to attack it, it's not gonna be like you're my friend.
So you can use a bonus action to command how the creature moves and what action it takes on its next turn, or to give it a general order such as attack your enemies.
Yeah,
In the
sure.
absence in the absence of such orders, the creature acts in a fashion appropriate to its nature. So, question regarding that:
Hit me up.
if I use a bonus action at the beginning of the fight to say attack those wolves,
Do you have to spend another
do I
bonus
have to do
action?
that each turn, or can I just do that as like a general thing?
Yes, you have to do that each turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Not bad. Not bad.
That's good to know.
Otherwise,
Not
it's
bad.
Free
very
time.
Very overpowered. yeah, that's
Considering you can technically draw 2 more animals.
fair. Yes.
2
If you
more.
want to
animals!
control all of them in combat, other people will need to draw them, but you can do it.
That's good to know.
Can I have a go?
Sure.
I'm gonna do
Have,
it.
have a fuss.
I can throw a fuzzball. What if we get a 1 and it's a rat? 4.
Okay. You throw it, and again, big ball of poof. Not as big this time as
Is
the
it regular
snow
wolf?
lands. It's not a regular wolf.
Oh.
You see a buff as hell, like disturbingly hairless, black and almost looking a bit shiny, very muscular boar.
I fucking love this bag. Why are we only just using it now?
Yeah. So we just.
I know we're really busy right now.
No.
We're still following the
No,
dogs.
we get 3 a day. So also, I'm very sorry, but you don't get. You're being very quiet today, so you don't.
This is amazing. I love
What
it.
was it again? A D8.
D8.
D8, yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
I'm gonna have to get the stat block for a boar. aren't
7. Okay, yeah. A second direwolf.
I'm not worried about this fight anymore.
Lucius is just petting the direwolf and just going like, holy shit!
You could probably fucking ride them, to be honest.
Yeah.
We're not in a rush, though.
We're not in a rush. We're not in a rush at all. It's fine.
I'm just getting up the boar stat book.
He's just gonna hear about this session and be like, what the fuck did you all do while I was gone?
Baroth turned himself into a fireball. You got Verbig to work with a town for Mead. You summoned 2 direwolves and a boar. What's fucking wrong with you?
I'm gonna be honest, this is not. This is going terribly.
No.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Yeah,
Just
the winter wolves are now thoroughly confused.
I am as well. Totally valid.
They're gonna whisper some more to each other.
Ooh, this is good to know. Pack tactics. So the wolf has an advantage on attack rolls against the creature if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet of the creature and is incapacitated.
Tactics, baby.
That is very
And
nice.
that's the same. Yeah,
It's got a +5 to hit.
I've got the boar up there as well.
This is
Which is
great.
the same.
Is the direwolf in that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's here.
Yeah.
And the boar's right there.
I remember for when
Use
Grey
the
used to
line.
direwolf
Look at that.
being close to people was very good when Grey would suddenly be like, oh, no wolf.
I think a rogue. Yeah. I mean, a rogue technically does have pack tactics.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah.
Anyway,
don't get too emotionally attached. These guys are.
No, we don't. We
No,
don't.
if they die, they go back in the bag.
They go
That's-
back in the
that-
bag.
they
Already
don't die.
named him and it's my best friend.
Yeah, they don't die. They go back in the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
it's fine.
Are the winter
This-
wolves carrying on?
Yeah, they're carrying on. They're a little bit more confused, but the entourage continues.
Because the boar is medium and I am smaller, can I ride the boar? No.
You are not a small creature. You are still a medium creature.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
If you were a gnome, yes, yeah, you could. Gnome or a halfling.
A frog is challenge rating 0. It's got 1 hit point.
Anyway.
Sorry.
We're going to get to at least one more fight before the game ends. So.
Suddenly, on this featureless ice field that you find yourself,
Yep.
Ooh, relentless.
Yep. Seeing that. You got a charge.
jutting out of this vast tundra, is an enormous structure, far taller than any building you'd expect to see in 10 towns. A large lodge fit for a frost giant.
A lodge. That's a fucking massive
That's
igloo.
a big fucking lodge.
Oh my goodness.
These doors are 20 feet wide.
Fuck me. Okay.
There's just one giant in there.
Fucking right. There's no giants in there.
It's just the one giant,
If
actually.
there's no giants, no giants would be great.
We can assume that frost giants are probably working with Orion.
100%.
I mean, they certainly benefit in lots of ways.
They have talking wolf things, like it's 100%.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know
Yeah.
about talking wolves, but you should.
Mm.
Right, well, we know where the lodge is now.
Yep. I know the lodges.
Try and kill them out here.
Well, the 2 winter wolves have stopped in front of the middle door. It says, "The children are through this door."
Are we going to scrap out here, or are you going to follow us in and try and ambush us later?
We're not planning on doing any ambushing.
You planning on doing fighting?
Insight.
We won't need to.
Never mind. Why?
Frost giant's gonna come out.
Points to the open door. Let's put it this way. Either you go in there, or we fight out here. My brother runs in and gathers reinforcement.
Reinforcement. Just the one.
Yeah, but if it's a frost giant, that's a pretty fucking big one.
The kids are in there.
Alright, I guess we're going to try and fucking talk to the frost giant.
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright. Lead the way, or?
I've called the boar pig. I called him Pumba. No. I don't know what that means. I came up with it first.
You first.
Yeah, I figured.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
We say with our 2 turtles and a ball, like, can they come as well?
Oh yeah, they're fucking coming
Yeah,
in.
we're not leaving them out here.
Either way, we
They're
start the
coming
fight out here, and then we kill one of them before the other gets here. It's fine, I don't care.
Oh.
So you're entering through the central tunnel that there.
Yeah,
Last time we got the things big.
And big.
Um,
Very big.
He's very big.
Very big.
I'm so
Okay.
mad at myself that I didn't figure that out sooner.
So
Big, big.
you walk through this enormous, like 20 feet wide and like 50 feet tall. Not 50 feet tall, that's insane, but very, very tall opening. I mean, yeah, 50 feet tall.
Yeah.
50 feet tall opening. It's a bizarre feeling walking through this ice corridor.
10 times my height. More than 10 times my height. I felt like you could have done more with the corridors to me. Is that a giant telephone?
You
Sizing the decor.
Yeah.
enter into a bare oval chamber with high, glittering walls of ice. And you see a throne, a large ice throne. It is empty. And in front of this throne, a large ice block.
Okay.
A huge block of translucent ice, and entombed inside, the corpse of a frost giant.
Oh, weird.
Oh.
A tomb, clearly intended as a tomb, arms crossed and buried with relics and weapons and drinking horns. And sat in front of the ice block, you see a huge woolly mammoth, its head bowed down, mourning.
I was not expecting that.
Mammoth looks up and turns towards you.
Someone should have learned Druidic by now.
The wolves speak out.
Norsu, we have brought you more of the 10-town scum that murdered your master.
And the mammoth stands up,
We definitely did not.
looks around towards you, and you realise now the size of this thing. Mammoths are massive, bigger than elephants.
Yeah.
Oh, we saw one of the skulls.
Yeah.
And you know how dangerous these things can be.
Yeah.
The mammoth raises up its trunk, opens its mouth underneath.
You are to blame for all of this. You deprived me of my beloved, and I will have my revenge.
Is that in common?
Yes. Assumes a threatening position. If you're gonna talk, you gotta do it now.
We've never killed a frost giant.
Nope, we ran away like babies
We
from
very
one.
much ran away.
Uh-huh.
We are no match for a frost giant. We're not stupid.
You are of their kind.
These two aren't. Are you from 10 Towns? Shit.
No, I'm not.
These
originally,
two aren't from
no.
10 Towns.
Neither is.
They're
Oliver.
from Tent. If you are not my master's friend, you were his enemy.
We
didn't
never
know
knew him.
His enemy!
Maybe we can find the people who actually did this.
Maybe it's these fuckers.
Point to the wolves.
Yes!
You know.
No, but maybe we could find out. Presumably, it must have been particular people, not just any random people from 10 Towns.
You will avenge.
Do you know their names? Do you like insignia?
Human scum!
Appearance, insignia. As you can tell, none of us are human.
Avenge my master, or die!
We can try.
We will avenge. We will
We
avenge.
will avenge.
We will avenge.
Make a persuasion check. Group persuasion check.
Okay.
I don't want to be involved. I started it. Five.
10, 5.
Dirty 20.
With a 12.
Do we get Oster to roll on that?
Asta didn't speak.
Mm.
And I'm rolling, so
Yeah.
it's probably just going to make it worse.
It's gonna trumpet out, echoing through the entire Frost Giant Lodge, which shakes. It rears its tusks towards you. And it's going to charge.
Oh
Can we
shit!
get
Get out of the fucking way.
We can certainly try, but
Well, we can certainly try next week. We'll pick up there then, because it is almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that's
It's not wise to start the battle now.
God damn!
Yeah.
So,
Fucking hell.
God damn!
We need to remember we've got 2 direwolves and a boar out.
oh, I will remember.
yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
And
Big.
a mammoth rushing towards you and 2 winter wolves behind you.
Yay, this is gonna only go well.
This is gonna be great.
Well, yeah, we'll see how that goes.
What do you want from me?
We'll have our beloved Izzy with us for a bit of backup.
Yes, please.
Yes.
But we have, of course, got a couple of shout-outs, as always, to give out.
Oh.
So thank you. I am not moving Streamlabs. I'm just moving map. I'm trying to get you back. There we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, you're...
I'm moving.
So anyway, thank you so much everyone who tuned in to watch. We really, really appreciate having you here with us. We would like to give a thanks to Heroic Maps. You didn't see any of them today. You did.
I
Hang on.
did,
Of course you
yeah.
did. I forgot. There we are.
Hey.
That gorgeous map. Thank you
Remember
so
that.
much for designing that beautiful map.
Well, we spent a lot of time.
Thank you to Tabletop Audio who made this beautiful track. It's called Ice Cavern, and they make many more like it.
How appropriate.
Thank you to Kate Irwin, who supervised the creation of all this lovely art. You saw a lot of it today. This is one of my absolute favourites.
That is
Nice.
stunning.
As is this.
That is also very cool.
Incredible.
As is this.
Yeah, all of
Yeah.
it's
Very atmospheric.
fucking good.
It's
Big.
incredible. Look at these boys.
Yes.
I wish we could pet them, but they want to eat our
They want
bones.
to kill us.
We've got our own wolves.
Thank you to Izzy for running a very stellar social media campaign. We highly appreciate it, and we highly recommend you check us out on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Not
Please
Tumblr yet.
do. Not Tumblr yet.
Never.
Right.
Not interested.
Feet Magic coming soon. No, no, it's not. No, it's not.
So magical. I can confirm on TikTok we are at 721 followers, so
Yay.
holy shit, thank you very much.
Hey, baby.
I put it in the chat. Do the follow, please. Thank
Please do. We'd love it to see you there. And if you've joined us from TikTok, either here on Twitch or on YouTube, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to Paladin, who's been hanging out and being a moderator.
Yay.
We love you lots.
What's up?
We really appreciate your moderatingness. And
Protect
we
us
will
from all the bots.
pick up there next week. Guys, holy shit, you've made it to all the towns.
Yay!
We did it.
Shit, we did it.
And we were equally successful in all of them.
Every
Yes.
single one.
Yeah, we thank you and we love you and we will see you next Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.